Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, you can fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast. You know we can talk trash. If you ain't with it, fall back. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast. Welcome to Sunday League Podcast, the podcast.
What's cracking, you fucking bush eaters, and welcome back to SLTP episode 233. I'm here with my motherfucking co-host, Fat Tarzan. Fucking, I don't. What else do I say?
Puma. There's Puma.
I don't call you Puma.
That's Lou's thing.
Yeah.
I'm Tank.
Frank the Tank.
Yeah, like
not the retarded one from Barstool, the Mets fan.
more like the one from what's that movie?
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
God damn it! What's
His
that
name's
movie?
Franklin too.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Damn, I need to watch that. Old school.
Old school. Yeah. I'm like, fuck, dude. Somebody was yelling at that shit.
Welcome back to the fucking podcast, episode 233.
Nice to be back. I guess.
It's been a minute, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We had a tournament in between.
Yes, sir.
We usually don't record on tournament weekends.
We try not to record as much as possible too.
you in particular, you're just
Yeah.
like, I quit. Every day I get a text, I quit. I quit.
It's over.
I quit. Frank, let's play some catch with our fielder's choice. What you drinking?
I'm drinking the michelada from Modelo Especial.
Oh yes, you're so Hispanic.
Yeah. And then on deck, I got big juicy beer hug.
I like the on deck part. On deck, I got. So it's big juicy beer hug.
Yeah, it's an Imperial IPA from Goose Island.
Yeah, that mother. Yeah, go ahead.
It's 9.9% alcohol.
I'm staring at that big ass number. I'm like, no. There's another one sitting in the fridge.
Same thing, 9.9, but it's a different one. I think it's a hazy.
It has my name on it. However, I'm not sure that I'm on an empty stomach.
Same.
We just had a scrimmage
Under the sun.
because we were eliminated from playoffs in the fucking best league, FBL.
Yeah.
We were eliminated in the first round, so we got cooked
By the Hammerheads.
by the Hammered Heads, who got cooked by Los Mayos.
Los Miles. Yeah, Los Miles on a run right now.
One hit shutout. Who Los Miles actually just won game 1 of the championship series.
4-1.
4-1. So shout out to them
Yeah.
right off the bat. Good job, guys.
Yeah. Now they've been playing well, and they got a squad.
They're the higher seed. They weren't the top seed at the end of the season. However, right now they're the top seed
In the playoffs.
In
The
the
remaining,
playoffs.
It's the remaining one. They're playing. It's actually the second highest seed versus the lowest seed.
The 8th seed, yeah. Which I like that.
But don't get it fucked up because the
that
Reds ain't slouches.
that 8 seed is no slouch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Reds. My good friend Harvey over there.
Yeah.
Fucking Big Rube. Who else is on that squad? Hoser, his brother Rudy,
Yeah.
Miggy, the fucking
Landazuri.
the Landazuri brothers.
Jesse.
That big Jesse. Who else on that squad?
Who's the head coach for Fontana High? He's on that team too. I can't remember his name.
I don't know his name.
Lou would know it, but I don't know it. And it's just because
I'm not in the coaching world like you guys.
I don't interact as much. Sometimes I'm like, hey, what's up, man? Like, that's pretty much all you're going to get out of me.
You're the biggest asshole in the high school coaching world for sure.
I wouldn't say I'm the biggest asshole. I say hi at least. There's some fools that don't even want to talk to you.
Yeah, sometimes I don't want to talk to you because you're kind of mean.
Fair.
So I guess that's our quick FBL rundown. I know they have the AAA games.
Yeah, I think Dirtbags are playing Vaqueros.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one, War Dogs are out, right? Or no, War Dogs still in?
I'm not entirely sure.
No, they're out.
I'm trying to pull that shit up. Now, the War Dogs, they were in playoffs. I just don't know what the recent scores are. Let's see. As I pull it up. This is the way I delay. So no scores are updated. However, we got a game changer.
Okay.
No, but the game changer for the league, it only has the
majors, right?
It only has the majors for us. God damn it.
Did you hear what I told? Because we played a AAA team today. And one of the guys was like, hey, do you guys keep booked during the year? Because they're like a new team, but they're also like a team that has a lot of guys from like other teams that like disbanded, I guess, in the AAA.
Mm.
And one of the guys goes, do you guys? I'm like, oh, you guys might have to do game changer. And they go, no, I think that's only for you guys, like for majors. And I'm like, oh, maybe. I didn't know that. I thought it was everybody. And he goes, nah, they said this. I was like, that makes sense. So there's a lot of cheating that happens in the major division.
You ain't lying. Like, well, Yes and no.
I
I mean, I think we all kind of like
there's some-
we all hover in
There's some
the
fibbing.
same. Some what?
Fibbing. Like I don't think
I've heard that word in a long time.
I don't think
That's
that,
some old white man word right
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You're fibbing, young
yeah,
man.
like it's I guess the best way to phrase it is that like people exploit loopholes. Like so there's certain people that don't do the game changer until after. Some people do it during the game.
Right.
Because I think the most accurate way to go about it is in the game, but there's also
I'm-
changes that happen.
I'm guilty of loopholing myself. You know.
I think when we loophole though, it's mostly for
I
like
find
stats.
loopholes. I find loopholes though. I'll be
Oh, no.
like, Frank, look at this shit. We can do this.
We can manipulate this like, but that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like,
One of the things I don't do though, which I know there's teams that probably do
cut
this.
the stats.
Well, everybody cooks stats. I think. I try to keep it kind of like.
I try to keep it accurate.
Yeah, I try to keep it accurate because it helps us down the road to make decisions.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think like the argument there too is because I heard some people like, oh, don't be chasing the stats. I don't think we chase the stats for like the reasons that people think we do. It's more of like a reference to what people have done
correct.
in order to get guys like the proper playing time.
Decision making down the road. Yes.
And it's nothing personal. Sometimes I just go off of that because sometimes you don't even realize that somebody's on a hot one. Like like sometimes little O on our team, that motherfucker's hard as hell to get out.
Right.
Like, and then like you don't realize that fool's gone like on a 10, 12, 13 game hitting streak. Like where he has not got a hit for like 2 seasons or something like that. So it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Like that's the only reason I even go in there and look. I do not care like about stats. Like me and you have talked about it because there's been guys that are like their stats are inflated. They'll play a weaker team or a team that maybe was short that week and they're just throwing a thumber up there and you went 4 for 4. Yeah, no doubt you're gonna be like your shit's gonna inflate. We only get a certain amount of at bats per like per season. You know what I mean? And then the way you face some of these dudes that are like carving you up, like our run, like what was it, the first 4 or 5 games, even hitting 11, 12. Most of the time we get 4 at bats.
I think we what in
3?
our regular season.
We usually hit 10, and then like we expand like as the game goes on. But most of the guys at the top get 4 at bats, and everybody else gets like 3.
Yeah.
But like,
let me see here. So we got the Miles, right? We have the score there. Miles win 4-1. Looking at AAA Wood, the Dirtbags and the Vaqueros played.
they're playing right now because they play.
They played at 9.
Did they?
Yeah. The
because they played at Summit and they played at
Summit, and then the
that's right.
The other AAA game was at noon at Summit, so they played back like, after
See,
each
but
other.
that's another argument that we could touch base on is the Miles. Like I said, I think I talked about it on the pod last time we were here, that the Miles have to like play their role as a disruptor because home field advantage is a thing, and the Reds playing at Summit, I feel it's too advantageous, especially when you're the 8th seed. You have to concede that just for like transparency, like along the way, because I think sometimes people accuse the league because of like who runs it and who's involved with certain teams that like, oh, well, you guys only won because this, like or that, and it's like, no, like they probably deserve to win that game, but like let's take all doubt out of it. Cool, we're gonna play this first game here. Second game goes back over there. Cool.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
To me, it's fair. I have zero problem with it.
And then you don't have these slapdicks like, oh, well, you know, you only won because of this. Because everybody always fucking pulls like an excuse out their ass every time fucking something doesn't go their way.
I've heard all the excuses, bro. It trips me out.
Sometimes you're just not good or you just play bad. It happens.
It absolutely does happen. I've played bad. Have you ever played bad?
Yeah.
we played bad today in our little scrimmage.
I felt defensively like our hitting didn't look too bad.
So we had a scrimmage against the Brew Crew. So the Brew Crew looks like they're going to be a new AAA team in our league.
They got like some talent on that team.
So initially when I saw them, I'm like, these guys could play majors. But as the game went on, I'm like, oh, okay, now I see it. So I think, which is to their credit, they're being honest with themselves as far as what division they want to play in. Like, yes, they do have some solid players. There was a kid, their third baseman. His last name was Bookman. Okay. So shout out to the Bookman. He fucking pieced his ball to like left center, left field, and he made
smoked it, dude.
Dude, it was loud.
Yeah,
I was just like, ooh, who's this kid? Fucking daddies.
Yeah, you never know.
Never
Might get
know.
an invite.
Never know. Center fielder looked pretty good. I was like, ooh, who's this center fielder?
He threw last too, and he had like some movement on that ball, some late action.
Yeah, I was just like, ooh, okay. So
You just gotta give flowers where they're due, bro. Like sometimes you just gotta notice. Like, cause I told a couple of guys they passed the eye test for sure. Like as they were walking
For sure.
by,
yeah, they passed the eye test.
cause we're in the cages chilling, like, and you see them walk by, and you're like, damn, who's all these kids like with the Valley
yeah,
gear
like
on?
who the fuck are these guys?
But like, I think to the testament of the majors division is like sometimes the teams being together and playing for so long and like having chemistry,
Yeah,
like really shows. Cause we didn't do horribly. I don't think we played to like the best of our ability, but also like we have a lot of guys that took a few weeks off, like
Yeah.
after that game or our playoff game. So it's been a couple weeks.
yeah. It's been a couple weeks.
It's hot.
Shit, I went on vacation. We did an episode, and then we had the tournament last weekend,
Yeah.
and then here we are this week. It's been roughly
Yeah.
3-4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks, like give or take,
Yeah,
just
we're-
depending.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're in the tournament or you played in the tournament or you were getting hacked somewhere, like, because I know some guys go to other leagues and, like, know people.
yeah, for sure.
And they get, like, some reps there because other teams either need the help or the bodies or whatever. But, yeah, like, it's the testament to that. Like, you got to remember that some of these teams have been together for, like, a decade, if not, like, longer. And then some
Yeah.
of these guys have known each other for, like, 20-odd years. Like, me, you, Lou have been associated with each other
dude,
for...
yeah, you guys are like low key some of my best friends I've ever had. You know,
Yeah.
it's like I have zero complaints. Like, yeah, you know, Frank's a bit of an asshole, but like, so am I.
Yeah, I've
You know,
known...
he's got to put up with my shit too.
I've known Smokey since he was like 6 years old. I remember that fool running around Rialto Eastern Little League, and now he plays on the team.
Bro, I played at Rialto Eastern.
Well, like, you know what I mean though. Like when
Yeah.
you meet a lot of the homies there, but you also
for
like
sure.
a lot of these little kids are like come through the high school now. You're like, damn, I remember you when you were like 7 years old, bro.
I remember your little bitch ass. Speaking of Smokey, he caught today.
Yeah.
Didn't pitch
After he showed up like
Yeah.
40.
Showed up late, hungover, stayed up till 6 a.m. apparently, and I was like, well, I stayed up till 7 a.m. You know, I like to one up everybody. I lied.
You always gotta let them know.
I was a huge liar, but you know, just hey man, like I don't care what time you stayed up till.
You're
It's
a
kind of
big,
my way of saying that.
you're a big fibber.
I'm big. All right, you got me.
No, there's I said something yesterday and it's funny, but like
You know what? Can I stop you for a second?
Go ahead.
We failed to mention that Jesse's not
Fuck
here.
Jesse, bitch ass.
No, so we're on a bit of a time constraint this week.
Yeah.
Jesse's currently at a game playing, so like shout out to that. I hope they
Yeah.
win.
It's my fault because I gotta go.
It's Frank's fault.
I gotta be
because
somewhere.
He's got dinner at 4 and it's like 1:30.
Well, we're
So I just
making
wanna-
our way to
so
dinner. I guess.
shout out Jesse for playing ball still.
Yeah. Now we get to knock this out.
Drives too much. Drives a lot.
In that boat too, like gas ain't friendly. On that boat,
I
they
know,
be
dude.
driving.
Have you seen his trunk? You could probably hide like 5 bodies.
Well,
in
that's
there.
why like, all you remember back in the day, all the cholos used to like ride in the tinted ones,
Yeah.
and then they would freak you out too.
The OG Crown Victoria,
Yeah,
bro. Like that's
bro.
for you, bro. Like
Yeah.
you're King Gator, Crown Victoria. Like that's your last name.
You know, I've been wanting to buy one of those
Really?
from like, but I want to see if I can find one off of like old lady or old man that you know is like pristine.
Right.
Because then it's like I would probably just put like a suspension upgrade maybe, and then just like good set of speakers in that
Put some
house.
airbags? Some
Nah,
airbags?
I would.
Some hydraulics.
If I did airbags, that shit would hit the ground.
Hit
But
the
it would,
You don't want to hit the switches, Frank?
dude. That's
You
a
want to do
lot.
some 3-wheel motion? Come on, bro.
Dude, 3-wheel motion is crazy, but it's bad for your suspension, dog.
Yeah,
Like
but
it's a lot of work. You gotta fucking buy 12 fucking batteries and like
no shit.
all these air tanks to make that shit
That's
work.
crazy. See, I don't know nothing about that, but
It's like crazy.
I just songs growing up.
but you know what? Like murder that bitch out, just dark tint all around, and then just roll
Yeah.
around, just playing fucking rap.
Dog, I saw some fucking Instagram post the other day. I come across random shit all the time. You mentioned
Don't we all?
You mentioned like murdered out, you know. Just like, well, yeah, that's tinted windows implied. I saw some posts that like they're gonna start ticketing people with tinted windows.
Well, it's because I think they will. They already do. But the whole thing is that people are taking advantage of like certain like
Of the leniency.
the leniency, yeah. And then you have these guys tinting out their windshield. Have you seen that?
I have seen that.
So they do the ceramic tinting because the ceramic's a little bit clear. So even in the
Right.
dark, like
It's dark on the outside, clear on the inside.
yeah,
type
it's
of
not
shit.
as bad like
Right.
as like just getting murdered out regular ass tint on like
Right.
the windshield, right? So
But I could understand why though, like because I kind of like was reading a little bit more into it, and not to get into this stuff because
The
I don't
UV rays and all that?
fucking do that. But it's more of like a law enforcement thing.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really like hide in your car and be doing all this fucking
Weird
illegal
shit,
shit
yeah.
that you shouldn't be fucking doing. It's like, just get in your car, go where you gotta fucking go, and come back, bitch ass. Gotta be doing drive-bys and shit.
Well, the whole thing is that like a lot of dudes do that. Like, there's always gonna be the guy that like does everything to like conceal some shady shit, right? Like, there's always that one guy.
Just be a man and do it in the open. You know?
But like,
Do everything in the open, Frank. That's the common theme today.
yeah.
You know?
But that's kind of like the whole thing too, right? Like, so I've gotten tent tickets, and legitimately I've like taken it off and gone to the DM or CHP or the city, and then yeah, and they'll just sign it and be like, all right, bro, and I just put it right back on.
Right.
Because a lot of cops don't care. The only thing is that some fools go the extra mile.
The real extra mile is like knowing somebody that'll just give you the fix it.
Yeah, but I ain't saying shit because I know people that would do that for you.
I know people too.
But
I know a lot of people.
But the whole thing is like, dog, if you already got limo tint on all the back windows, if you go with the medium, it's still gonna like
in the front.
Yeah, you're still gonna be
exactly.
fine. Even if you go dark, it's probably like pushing like the boundaries or whatever of it, but you could still get away with it. But
I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Like I've had some really dark tint on other cars in the past, and sometimes you just can't see out the back.
Fool, I have to roll the windows down. Like,
yeah, like I can't fucking see. You know, like call me an old man, but I can't see the car behind me. Like I need to see it. I need to know when I can slam on my brakes.
But like now, you know, like you have the liberty, like if you have, or not the liberty, you have the privilege of having like, if you're privileged enough, I guess, and you have the money to buy a car with a backup camera, because not everybody does, right? So I'm not gonna say everybody has backup cameras, but if you like, that's kind of like the cheat code.
But when you're going forward,
you need to be able to see too.
When you're going forward, the backup camera's not exactly on.
But that's the whole thing too. Is like if you're going forward and your tint's too dark, like you should probably rethink like what you're doing. But again, it's like.
But Frank, I want to drive by some people. You go pop, pop, pop. I'm trying to do some drive-bys, bro.
Well, if you do your job right, nobody will be able to like tell who it is anyway.
Well, if you do it right, it won't matter.
Yeah, so exactly.
The point is to get 'em.
I'm not condoning that.
Yeah, no, for sure. We don't condone drive-bys here. However, we're aware of that they happen.
Yeah.
You know. Anyways, I don't know where the fuck we were trying to go with that. I didn't say what I was drinking, Frank.
Oh, you didn't?
I didn't. I'm drinking a Pacifico Clara. We went to, after the game, we went to the 7-Eleven down the street. We're like, wow, we don't want to drink energy drinks. Let's get some beer. So we got the three tall boys. Got the three tall boys
for like $10
of the Pacificos. $10
and the michelada one.
And the michelada. Yeah, you got the michelada one.
I just wanted something with some flavor. I don't know, like sometimes
I like the flavor of beer though.
Yeah, but kind of like
I haven't drank since last weekend, man. So
I think I was at happy hour last night drinking Long Island.
Okay. Certain things make sense to me now.
Yeah.
I'll be paying attention to your habits, to your social media habits.
Dog, I love happy hour, bro.
Happy hour's sick as fuck.
It's like it's one of the greatest things ever invented. Because you can just get
for sure.
You get bar eats and you get beer for what you would buy it if you just went into like a liquor store and like, you know what I mean, like a $4 beer. Because sometimes you go places and you're like fucking like a stadium, for example, and this shit's like fucking $19.
Same fucking can.
Yeah,
$20 for this motherfucker. When you get 3 of them for $10.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking bullshit.
That's why sometimes I'll go to the stadium and I'll drink before, like depending what stadium I'm at. Like obviously, Dodger Stadium, you have to kind of pregame it, like plan it out.
Fuck
honestly,
Dodger Stadium.
I fucking do everything I possibly can. Like I've been told, like, you want to go Dodger? Nope, I don't want to go.
I've been offered free tickets. Nope, I'm good, bro.
I'd rather drive to San Diego, my boy.
Yeah,
and
1000%.
And like deal with 2 hours of traffic, 3 hours of traffic, then fucking go.
That's not even that, bro. You get the carpool lane,
but
fuck it.
But you know what I mean? Like it's like the whole thing is. Like, I have no beef with like. I get it if you're a Dodger fan, you love it there. It's the vibes, whatever. I get why people like it, but I'm also very, very like anti Dodger Stadium in the way that like you get in and out of that place.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then like how expensive things are there compared to other places. Because I think when you look up in the comparisons, they're not that much more expensive than Angel Stadium, but they're like up there too.
Right.
Because like I think a Michelada now is like $30.
What's your favorite stadium to go to? Angel Stadium.
well, it's my team, so it's gonna be biased. But I think like one of the stadiums that I really liked was T-Mobile Park.
T-Mobile's dope.
Yeah, but I haven't had like the experience that some of the other guys have had. That they've been around like the whole country,
right?
Like visiting stadiums. So like my sample size is a lot smaller, but like
For sure.
T-Mobile Park is super legit. I never got to go to Oakland, the Coliseum.
I liked Oakland a lot. I like how I could relate to a lot of these folks.
Yeah,
You know, it's like it's kind of ratchet. The place is a little bit run down, but like, you know what they have there, Frank? That every other stadium has. They have alcohol, they have food, and they have baseball.
yeah.
Why the fuck would you? What's the other reason you're gonna go to a stadium for? To drink, to eat, and watch baseball.
Yeah.
You know, for me, that's what it boils down to: going to professional baseball games.
No, yeah.
The other day, I was looking at my emails and I already told you this,
Yeah.
but I came
That's
across
what
I came across a random email and I'm just like 66ers. Why the fuck are they emailing me? Dog, they gave me a $40 credit for tickets for loyalty.
That's a recession indicator.
And
dog.
I'm just like, okay, well let's start shopping for some tickets because it expired today. So like I have the rest of the season to like use this, but it expires today. So like last night I was like, all right, let me hop on. And so I'm looking. A lot of these games, bro, you said a recession. A lot of these fucking games have completely open seating.
Yeah.
So
It's a recession indicator. Like,
So-
I think, like...
No, for sure. And like we're talking like $20 tickets. Like to me, I'm just like I wish Angel Stadium was $20.
No, yeah.
I mean, it is and it's not. You know,
I think it's like...
because when you go there, like it costs $20 to park there. You want to go to park at Carl Strauss? Well, it's $20.
But at least they give you the credit back.
But you still get the credit. But
Yeah.
ultimately
But
you still got to spend it.
But that's like kind of like the whole thing is that like they've always done that, but it makes sense because it's like you bring revenue in and then you get people to come back even in the off season. So like let's say you're in the area and you're like, oh, you know what's over here? Carl Strauss, let's go check it out.
For sure.
Because they've hooked you up before. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you're like,
Yeah.
you're more inclined to be like, well, they did me clean. I'd rather go there.
Yeah.
They treat you well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it's really busy, but like for the most part, what is it?
and even like just go in there, have a couple of beers,
Yeah.
get your $20 credit, and then shoot on over to Golden Road. Honestly, I kind of like Golden Road's
setup.
setup a lot better.
It's a lot more wide open.
Somebody comes to you regardless of where you sit. So
Yeah.
like I like that. You know, Carl Strauss wasn't like that.
I think because Carl Strauss is built before, like, I think it wasn't like, they didn't, the way I see it is like they didn't think it through in the sense of like, okay, we're going to do this. But the bar setup is like, it's just set up like a regular,
Yes.
like,
But honestly, bro, like you can just walk up to somebody and be like, "What you want?"
yeah.
Oh, I got you. You type it into your little machine thingy,
Yeah.
and then you
And that's-
you go get the beer and you come back and then you're like, okay, then but you got to pay it on spot. So
Yeah.
like you can't run away from it.
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. Like, I think
Exactly.
Golden Road has the better setup. I think
And
better.
it's bigger.
I like the beer at Carl Strauss better.
Okay.
So certain things that, like, you tried that cherry cola seltzer, dog.
It was good.
That shit's
good.
crazy good.
Yeah.
And then, like,
But
obviously,
I've been told that Carl Strauss has better food.
their food's better, too. I think their beer and their food's better. Or are you
Better.
talking about...
However, the setup and ambiance is very different
Yeah.
than Golden Road.
And Golden Road's massive. It's like...
It's a lot bigger.
It's like Brewery X, right?
Right.
Same thing, like...
I'm like, right. I've never been to Brewery.
Brewery X is, like, wide open like that, and I think you just go up and you order, but it's, like... It's so... Big pause that it's, like... you can, like... There's multiple places where you can order drinks from,
Yeah.
and that's what kind of makes it a lot more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Where, like, Carl Strauss is, like, one spot, unless you get a table.
That line was like, oh my god.
And that's what kind of sucks, because if you don't get a table or you don't get there early enough, it's kind of
Exactly.
sucks. Like, one time me and my girl lucked out, and, like, somebody was getting up from the end of the bar, and the kid goes, "You guys want to sit there? Like, you guys better grab it." And I was like, "All right, for sure." So we sat down, ordered our drinks, and we were chill.
Right.
But it's like sometimes
But you
it's just-
lucked out.
Yeah, luck of the draw. Like, and then sometimes if you get there early enough, yeah, you'll get a table.
Yeah.
But because the wait's like 30 minutes, you're gonna wait in the fucking line for like 30 minutes.
Fuck no. Fuck all that. So, all right, let's move on from that shit. We're here to talk baseball.
Fucking tangents.
We got we got tangents and time constraints here. Last weekend we had our inaugural SoCal Firecracker. Inaugural? Why did
Inaugural?
Our-
Inaugural.
No, in our annual.
Yeah.
That's what I meant to say.
But
Our annual.
I fucked it up too though. Inaugural?
Inaugural.
Inaugural.
Agricultural. We the SoCal Firecracker.
Our,
NABA.
our yearly trip.
Our yearly trip, yeah. This is our second
Our
one.
second annual.
For us. Us being the Sunday League daddies. Always a good time.
Yeah.
You know.
Kicking with the homies.
Ultimately, yeah, kicking it with the homies. I like the Cali kickoff at the beginning of the year.
That was a good one too, Vibey.
It was really fucking good as well. I would
Some of our teammates
if
for this one were enemies in the
yes,
kickoff.
yes. Oh, dude. Oh my god.
One
all
of
right.
them fools dosed me.
Shout out Wojo. I'm so glad Wojo hit you in the head, bro.
Kind of set me straight. Pause.
Yeah, fucking knocked the screw back. You know, it allowed you to manage the Gators in 2025.
Better.
winter season.
Better. I think that's
carried into the summer.
I think that's subjective though, because I think certain people are like, "Nah, you still suck." Gators ain't shit.
I mean, I've been told that there's been people that don't like how you manage.
That's fair though. I think it's like all an experience, really.
Yeah, I don't want to get into all that.
If you don't like the experience, then I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I mean, ultimately, yeah, it is what it is. But Sunday League Daddies played SoCal Firecracker last week, 2025. Our setup kind of changed midweek. I think there was a team that dropped out of a 6-team pool. We played.
Isn't it a team that like has some? Is it ire? Is that
clout?
No, it's like they have ire for me. Like
ire?
Like, is that what the word is? Like, it's like hate. They got some hate for me. Oh, they got
I like
some
the word
smoke.
hate. I like the word
smoke.
hate.
I was trying to use something a little bit better, but like maybe a little bit like
hate.
Hate.
We're always hating.
Whoa. It was their time to shine. They could have got it together and they didn't.
Me, I'm a low-key hater. Like, I'd be hating on everybody. But I wasn't hating on our team, Sunday League Daddies. I liked our roster. We had a really good squad. We played in the 18-wood rookie national, a pool of 5 teams. Frank, 3 of these teams went 3-1.
Yeah.
Those 3 teams were the Indian Kings. Shout out to our friends over at the Indian Kings. The other team was
Friends.
Mezcal.
I'm fucking around.
the other team was Mezcal, went 3-1. And then the last team being us, the Sunday League Daddies. The other 2 teams, Central Coast Cage Monkeys, shout out to them, and the OC Chattels, shout out to them. 5 teams, 4 games guaranteed in pool play, which it changed from 3 games guaranteed because there was a 6th team that dropped out.
Which is kind of cool because then you get the 4th one, so you get your guys out there.
Get your guys out there, get them some playing time. A lot of motherfuckers pay to play.
Yeah.
But so 3 teams, top 3 went 3-3-1. 3-3-1. They went 3-1 each, right?
Yeah.
3 teams, 3-1. Cage Monkeys 1-3, and then our good friends over at the OC Chattels went 0-4. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I think this one was just tough for them. I think
it was tough. If you look at all the pool play scores, like everybody was kind of like evenly matched. Like there was no true blowout.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, but like I think
that part doesn't matter anymore.
Well, the whole thing is like there is no true blowout, but if you give context to certain things, the one that probably was one, and I'm not gonna say which one, whatever, you can go look for your fucking self. But at that point, one team was playing there was their 4th game, and this other team was only on their 3rd game.
Correct.
And they were like one team had a better record than the other one, and like the other team's completely out. So at that point, you kind of like. You want to ruin somebody else's day, but at the same time, it's kind of hard. It's hard.
It's difficult, yeah.
Sun's beating down on you. The other team's like fresh. They're trying to go. So that's what like sometimes giving context to certain things is like
right.
You have to give it a little bit more context.
I'm not gonna hide it, bro. That was us.
Yeah.
I
was trying to be polite, dick.
I'm not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna be polite. I'm being polite without being polite. But we played the OC Chattels, which were 0-3, walking into our first game of the day. It was their 4th game, our third. And then we beat them 19-2. So
and we were fresh.
We were fresh, and they had just got out of like a rough game. Like I think they lost by 1.
Yeah,
something like
that. It's
like
one of those heartbreaker ones.
They had just played Mezcal. So OC Chattels lost 5-3 to the Indian Kings. 5-3 to the Cage Monkeys, and then 4-2 to Mezcal. So like, it's not like they were getting fucking mollywopped all tournament either, you know. So, but they still showed up.
Yeah,
their whole fucking team showed up, which I respect. That it's not easy to do that once you're, essentially eliminated from the tournament.
but that's how you know, like, Big Dave got those guys love and respect over there.
And mine. And mine is because
I think it's a fuck about yours.
fuck you, man. Fucking Frank. Frank's a dickhead. You're also a DH, so it makes you a dickhead.
Yeah.
DH, dickhead.
I was gonna say something, but never mind.
Yeah. Shout out to OC Chatos. Oh, they ultimately they got eliminated after their game 3, and they still showed up for game 4. They didn't forfeit, and we played 7 or 8 innings.
Yeah,
you know, and sure we were tacking them on, but at the same time, they wanted to still compete, so were we. So I mean, respect, dude. They're I'll never, for me, as far as they're concerned, they'll never have my disrespect because they fucking showed up and still played, even though they were just completely out. They were just it was a throwaway game for them.
Yeah,
they could have tried to and I'm sure they did. They could have been you know what, we're gonna spoil the daddy's day and try to beat them.
And you should I look
and they did
make it tough, and and to be honest, at one point I think we gave up a home run and it was 10-0 at that point.
Yeah,
and I was telling somebody what irritated me about the home run wasn't so much giving it up. I don't care. We're gonna give up home runs
for sure,
and obviously we're gonna recap one home run that fucking crushed us.
We gave up 3 home runs in this tournament.
Yeah, but one of them hurt more than the rest. But
one was a killer blow.
But
if there was a silver bullet for a werewolf, that would have been it.
That's it. But that's kind of the thing is that you let a team like that, like the Charros, or
if you let them back into that game, we're fucking cooked.
Because it's a long ass game, dude. It's the same thing with the game after it, right? Without skipping over this one, but then we played the Cage Monkeys at Santiago after, and we were up a certain amount. And we let them back in.
And they started chipping away. They didn't give in.
Yeah.
And, shout out to Smitty and respect to them because they ultimately felt like we're probably out of this tournament too. But if we can win, that would put a couple teams at 2-2 pending another result of the other game.
Well, if they beat us, they'd eliminate us, right? At that point?
Yeah, at that point, yeah.
And we'll talk some controversy behind that. And that kind of leads to that, right? So,
yeah. But real quick, I wanted to go over our first 2 games on day 1. We played Mezcal.
Yeah, that was a tough game.
Played us against the Daddies. They're a good squad. Yeah. I didn't know who they were, where they're from.
I didn't know too much about them.
Turns out they're kind of like that, the East LA area.
Yeah,
I kind of
East LA.
I was prodding a little bit.
East LA's creeping into SGV, right?
Yes. And they played us good, man. They beat us 4-2.
They did what you're supposed to do. Put the ball in play.
And catch the ball when you're on defense.
Yeah, because
they didn't make any errors.
Yeah, because they beat us, 4-2?
4-2.
And to be honest, if we both play it clean, that's probably a 2-1 ball game either way.
On either side, yeah. Yeah, if we play the defense that we played sloppy defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, our left side, no disrespect to our guys, but our left side was kind of kicking the ball around.
It's just tough, dude. It's warm, lack of focus sometimes. And
a bunch of new guys on the squad.
And then a couple bad hops, dude. That's all that it takes. All you need is now you're sitting there getting cooked. But it's just one of those things where you're just kind of if we play that game clean, doesn't guarantee the win. But we're 2-1.
But it's a lot more intense game.
And you saw our homie Big Dave from the Yankees.
Big Dave pissed his fucking dick off.
Yeah, and he did well. And to be honest, if we make a couple plays, he probably comes out of the game leading 1-0.
Yeah.
And like I said, we could still lose it 2-1 because then we
exactly.
It's not like they were slouches. It's not like they couldn't hit. They were facing a couple balls right at people.
Yeah. So, yeah. In my opinion, I think we were evenly matched.
Yeah.
But ultimately they came out on top in that game. And then we go into our game 2 against the Indian Kings, which, again, both teams evenly matched.
Yeah.
We did win 10-3, however, in that game. But we'll venture down the road.
Yeah.
Right? We've talked about our game 2. We played the OC Chatos, beat them 19-2. And then we played the Central Coast Cage Monkeys, I think the score was what, like 5-0 for a while. Then they started chipping away. We scored 2 more, 7-2, something like that.
And then they got 3 more on top of that.
Yeah, so they started like fucking with us. And we're just like, God damn it,
they're just chippy. Like they put the ball.
Yeah, they were putting the ball in play.
The dude that was
one of their dudes hit a bomb.
Like their shortstop, like he hit a couple balls hard. Like I was just like, oh shit, like this dude can like rake.
Yeah,
and he passed the eye test right away.
For sure.
Like I looked and I was like, oh shit, this dude like. And I asked him where he played, and like I think played college ball.
Right.
You could just see it, like build.
Hey Frank, I played college ball.
But the whole thing is like.
But I'm also 40 years old.
And I think as we get older, he's probably a little bit younger. But I think some guys take better care of themselves and like.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we don't look like complete slouches or like whatever, but we are like. There's times where I'm just like.
I feel like a slouch.
Like my biggest thing that set me back is just injuries, because then like you can't do as much, you don't run as much, and then you get complacent too.
Right.
You stop going to the gym, or you stop doing this, or you stop running, and then you don't realize like, I think
you meet a young lady.
Get
into a relationship,
have kids, whatever.
Start having fun in your relationship.
Start getting fed well.
I mean, exactly. You start having fun at restaurants. You go to happy hour all the time. That's your favorite shit.
Yeah, because like I'm fucking a victim of that shit for sure. I should just be sad and depressed.
You got liquor store price beers with fucking bar food and shit. Like that's all you, Frankie. But
the whole thing is like, you just. I think I seen a video one time where somebody was like, after a certain age, people don't jump anymore. And like jumping could actually be really beneficial.
What do you mean by jump? Like physically jumping?
Yeah, like just jumping.
Like jumping rope?
No, just jumping. Like the box jump?
Yeah.
So like one guy goes, you don't have to jump high, but like if you jump like a few times a day, it's like mad healthy for your like joints. And I had to find the video, but I started laughing because I was like, but it's kind of true.
I got a box in the garage I can jump on.
Bro, like a few years back, me and Cortez were like legitimately jumping like 3 of the boxes that they use for like.
No shit.
Like. And clearing up now, like I could probably like do one of those.
Oh, you could do one for sure,
easy. But like,
if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm a walking injury.
And then remember that one time we worked out, I was like legit. We were jumping into the bed of that old truck that was here.
Oh yeah, my dad's old truck. Yeah, we would put the fucking the little door down. Yeah, the tailgate. We'd put it down and just. Yeah, we were box jumping on the fucking truck. I remember.
That's the ghetto workout right there.
Yeah, dude.
But it works. Like, it
works, yeah.
It's
like, my garage has so much blood, sweat, and tears in that shit, bro. It's not even funny.
It's just random, like, workouts that we've done here.
Yeah.
But now, So but I digress. Like, going back to everything, like, we won that game 10-3, but easily, like.
It could have been the other way around easily, and we'll get to that. And then we played the Central Coast Cage Monkeys. Shout out.
That's what we were talking about.
Shout out Smitty. Yeah.
Yeah. Homie was like jacked, and he hit the fuck out of that ball.
Yeah, it's fucking the home run.
Yeah, the shortstop. I'm pretty sure it was the shortstop, right? He made some plays too.
So who pitched game 1 was
Dave.
Was Big Dave. It was Big Dave. He went like 6, and then Sir pitched, and then Fabe. Right.
And then
game 2 we played the Indian Kings. Wojo started, completely shut it down.
Yeah.
They did tack on like 1 or 2 or 3 or roughly, and then we put in the lefty, fucking Eric Schumann.
Yeah.
Shout out Big Shoe.
I don't even want to say their names. Yeah, Big Shoe.
Big Shoe.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
Big Shoe.
That's his name now.
Big Shoe. We got Wojo and Shoe shutting it down for us. We won 10-3. We played the OC Chatos. Shout out to Kyle.
And then
Kyle,
JT.
Kyle. Can I say his last name?
Kyle Doffner?
I mean, I know the last name. I just don't want nobody poach him, man.
Well, you already said.
There's a bunch of poaching motherfuckers in this fucking world.
No,
my God. People be telling me shit. I'm just like, why?
I think it's good to build relationships, though. And, like, I think those guys, I'm not their best friend, right? Mm-hmm. But I think a couple of the guys that we got for this last Daddy's tournament, it's good to know that, like, they're considering coming with us because the vibes were immaculate. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And, like, that's kind of, like, where we need to be. Because I feel like
vibes are everything. I'm going to get to that.
And but before we, like, finish that, like, because there's a couple comments made, not by our team, because we were vibing, having a good-ass time.
Chilling.
Even there was, like, I think an incident where, like, somebody dropped the ball. I won't say who, but it was during one of the games, and I legit just, like, sat there, and I already knew it was going to pop off, so I was like, just shut the fuck up. Nobody say shit. Because if you say some shit, you're going to fuck the vibes up.
Right.
And I was managing that game. Like, that game was mine to manage.
Yeah.
And, like, legit, it was against the Cage Monkeys. I was like, nobody say shit. People fuck up. And I think I had overran a foul ball, too, that I should have caught. And that,
I was on your ass. Yeah.
So like, but you know me, like I know me.
Yeah.
And you know me. And
Yeah.
you know that I'm not going to get mad. I'm just going to be like, fuck, he's not wrong. You know what I mean?
I did the same fucking thing today.
Yeah. But it happens. Like, you just do, like, and then you got to think about it. It's the second game. You're a
Yeah.
little bit tired, lack of focus.
For sure.
And I'm not making an excuse. I should have caught that ball.
Right.
And I fucked it
It
up.
happens. It happens.
And then Ethan had to, like, legit pitch a little bit extra, and that's on me.
Right.
And I'm going to take that one on the chin. Like, I fucked that up for him.
Dumbass.
So it's one of those things.
Frank's
man.
a dumbass. Yeah, man. Okay. So then we played let me see, OC Chatos. Kyle and JT pitched that game. Shout out to them for locking it down. And then we played the Monkeys. Ethan, Big E, my ace. He went like 7 innings?
Like 6, I think.
He went like 6 or 7 innings. He pitched well.
I think it was like 6 and 2/3 or something like that.
Ultimately, like holding all these, keeping the scores low for us. Ultimately, was like our
Saving grace.
our saving grace. Trippy Mace, fucking Mason.
Mason.
He comes in and shuts it down for like 2-3 innings. You know.
Yeah.
And they took us into the championship as the number 1 seed because the top 2 teams in the bracket. You know, you guys know how it goes.
Yeah, because it's an odd number of teams.
Yeah, exactly. We played everybody. Top 2 go straight to the ship. We got the number 1 seed with only 14 runs allowed, Frank. Congrats.
Well, it's not bad, yeah.
I'd like to shout out myself for picking the pitchers. You know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I like picking the pitchers, Frank. If I can acquire the guys, because I'm the GM, right?
Yeah.
I like matching them up. I'm just like, okay, this guy's going to go against that team. And that's what I like doing. But in-game management, I leave it to you guys. So I lean heavily on you fools, you and E. So, you know, shout out to you guys, man.
I think Ethan carried over more of the managerial duties. I think me and you were more like, I was more like crowd control. In a
Crowd
sense.
control. Me, I'm just like, la, la, la.
Yeah, like I think you're just putting the guys together, but I think you need more focus on what you're doing during the game.
Yes.
In a sense. And me,
1,000%.
Me, I can just legitimately be like, hey, Frank, you're like on deck. I'm like, oh, shit, let me go
Yeah.
here real quick, and I'm fine.
Yeah. And then, but in a way, like I kind of like, I'm not going to say I watch over you guys, but I just observe from from over there. And if I see something, I'll be like, hey, guys, blah, 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 blah. And then I just walk away, and it's up to you guys. But I definitely lean heavily on you and Ethan for that. So thank you guys.
Well, yeah, you see
Huge shout out to you motherfuckers for doing that shit, because it ain't for me.
And sometimes I'd like, just to give some insight too, sometimes I'll just like I'll out of nowhere just lose my shit just because I get annoyed with something.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also like just a way to keep us awake.
For sure.
Because there's times where like...
It's easy to get laxed when you put up 43 runs and give up only 14.
Yeah.
You know?
You start being complacent, or you think you got in the bag, and obviously we didn't.
That's what? That's a plus 39 run differential?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Plus 39.
No, it's plus 29. If it's 14?
14 and 43?
Yeah, 29.
Well, there you go. Your math is better than mine. So we took the 1 seed with the runs allowed, and then the 2 seed went to the head-to-head of the other 2 teams, which went to the Indian Kings. Shout out to the Indian Kings, man. We played them in the championship. We started Big Shoe. They started Luis Martinez, I think. Pitched his fucking dick off as well. He's got a good firm fastball, got a good breaking ball.
Yeah, he was mixing it well.
Ultimately, man, something you've said a few times in this episode, that camaraderie, vibing with the same guys for a long time.
Yeah, because that team was heavily more Yaki.
It was Yaki heavy. However, the pieces from the Royals fit perfectly.
Yeah.
What I saw from my end on looking at the other side, 2 different teams.
Definitely.
Definitely 2 different teams. But what I'm getting at is they've been playing together for a long time.
Yeah.
Their vibes are they're a cohesive unit, if you will.
Yeah.
You know, they understand each other as teammates and shit. In comparison to us, like, yes, we have our core, but you still have to add certain pieces, you know, and that's what I'm getting at with like the Royals pieces that they fit perfectly with the Yankees
No, yeah, for
group,
sure.
you know.
But I think
And ultimately, they just outplayed us.
not for sure.
They outplayed us.
But that's what you gotta like.
You
I
know?
say you gotta give your flowers
For
Like,
sure. We go into now. We're talking championship. We go. It was Daddy's Indian Kings. We go into the top of the ninth, 4-4. Our good friend Mike is leading the fucking inning.
Hey, you know what? That's on us because I discussed something with E, or I was under the impression that like if Shu got us to a certain point, we were just gonna go 1-1-1. I may have understood it that way, and maybe we should have gone. And maybe E had other plans of going 2, and then like pushing. If a worst case scenario came, we would go into extras, or worst case scenario happened. But like the scenario would also be like if we go into extras, I think we were a lot more prepared to win the game. Mm-hmm. So like let's say our guys do their job and we keep the game tight. I think we're in better shape to walk that game off since we're the home team.
Right.
Because I think we still had like 4 arms that we trusted to like get the job done.
Right.
And to be honest, I think the one guy that didn't, it's not really on him. It's I think more like we just didn't see it, and we just went under the assumption like, cool, because the inning before, the ball that ended that like was smoked right back at him, and he caught it. Right. And I'm thinking like, damn, that's a hard piece. And I think there's another piece before that somebody hit the ball hard but right at somebody. Mm-hmm. So I think we should have read a little bit deeper into that.
Right.
And even then, like hindsight's 20/20, right? Like I could sit here and talk about like I have a 45-minute discussion on how we fucked that up, like you know what I mean. But it's like in the moment and you're in the game and certain people are talking to you.
For sure.
We could have gone Big Dave. We could have gone Wojo. We could have gone Sir. We could have gone like a bunch of different things because you got Dave who plays with that team during the regular season, but he had committed to us. If not, I'm assuming if we don't go, he probably plays with them, and he's a great piece to have.
Right.
So he knows them, and he knows they're like probably throws BP to them, does all this stuff. So he knows there's like strengths, weaknesses. Maybe we go with him. Wojo dominated that first game that he like played. They hit him hard a couple times, but he pitched 6 innings of like pretty.
But not that much either. Like
there was like a couple like nice pieces here and there, but it wasn't anything where it was like, oh shit, they were just pissing on him all game. And then you have Sir, who they've seen before, like they may or may not have seen before, but fresh, came for the game, and we put him in too late after we were down already.
We were down. So our good friend Big Mike comes up to lead off top of the ninth.
Yeah.
Against Kyle. Kyle goes change up, has Mike out in front.
Yeah.
Next pitch, I want to say
change up again.
He threw the same pitch and left it up.
Yeah. And when the change up's up, it's just a slow fastball.
It's just like, like you're just like the fucking hitter from Rookie of the Year. You know, the fucking sand is coming out of the bat. The sand does.
The not the wood dust, no?
Yeah, that shit.
Or the
sawdust.
Sawdust.
That's the word he's looking for.
I was like wood dust.
Big Mike barrels it. Takes it absolutely fucking deep to take the fucking lead. Unhappy about it ourselves. However, that's baseball. What are you gonna do?
And he's a fucking masher.
And he's a masher. That's baseball, man. Hits the fucking ball, the ultimate killer blow. You know, ultimately it was the killer blow. I think 2 more runners got on base. A couple base hits, couple walks. They ended up tacking on 3 more.
Yeah.
In the top of the ninth.
Yeah, I think one of the guys hit like a single into left center and it just like blew it open for a little.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we were dead in the water. I think like we could have still probably done something, but we didn't.
No, we didn't.
And they finished the job.
They ultimately shut it down. I think Milo, for the other side, our good friend Milo, he threw
3 shutout, no?
3 or 4 shutout innings, something like that.
Or he gave up a run or some shit like something. No, it was shutout because like
he came in. He ultimately came in and just closed out the game.
He pretty much just pitched to his strengths and our weakness. He just spun the ball up there and like because I'm not, and this isn't a diss to him, right? But I don't think he.
You know he's listening, right?
I don't give a fuck because he knows it's not like me being like a dick, but I think like he did what pitchers are supposed to do, and this is like
get the hitters out.
Yeah, and it's like my gripe sometimes. It's like if you can establish the off-speed pitch for a strike or get guys to chase it.
Exactly.
For example, in my at bat, the best pitch I saw in that at bat that I could probably piece was the first one that I hit foul, and it's because my ass was like way out in front. Right. Great executed pitch. Now I'm behind, and I'm sitting there.
Now
going
you're
like,
pressing.
Now I'm pressing a little bit. So like he did his job.
He got me the same way.
Yeah.
He wasn't throwing me shit hard.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to say I hit in the top 8, bottom 8,
Yeah.
something like that. I think I had like there was a runner on first, and I'm over here trying to bunt on the first pitch, and I fouled. Stupid. I'm not a bunter,
Yeah.
but I was like, well, we need the guy to get over, so I'm gonna bunt.
Yeah.
And then
And we just needed
yeah.
at that moment we were thinking insurance runs. We need to get up and then like shut it down, and then like we didn't, because then you put the pressure on them. Because then
exactly,
you know what I mean. When it's tied, it's like dual pressure, and they just came up clutch when they needed it to, and we didn't.
correct.
So that's straightforward, right? They just beat us.
Yeah,
But like that's my gripe with a lot of pitchers is like if you want to do that, you got to make sure you throw it for a strike or get the guy or make it a good enough pitch to get the guy to chase.
yeah,
And that's what he did.
correct.
He did his job.
Mhm.
And I think that's my biggest gripe sometimes when like watching the game unfold sometimes and I watch the guys like spam the curveball. If you're going to spam that shit, throw it for a strike. Because you can get a lot of guys 0-1, 0-2 on a curveball because then they either start pulling it or they take the first one because they're sitting fastball the whole fucking time. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he did his job, and that's what it is. Like, I don't think he was going to beat us with the fastball, and he played it perfect. And I think, like, when you've been playing as long as these dudes have and at the level that they have, like, he knew. And, like, he did a great job, and I can't be mad at it.
That's it.
Yeah, like, that's pretty much it. We missed on a lot of opportunities because I think
All tournament.
Yeah,
we
because-
did miss on a lot of opportunities, especially in the closer games, especially in our game 1.
Because in the championship game, I'll tell you right now, like, I got jammed on a pitch where, like, I should have, like, absolutely destroyed the ball. I just got a little long, grounded out to a shortstop. Cool. And then I think in that last at bat against Milo, I had a guy first and second or something like that. And same thing, like, I had a chance to, like, get a single out there and, like, maybe bring one in, and I couldn't deliver.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of us. But I'm going to take that one personally because I'm like, damn, I had opportunities to get guys in.
Right.
And I feel like I lost that game
Right.
for us. So, like, that's how you're
I
always
completely understand. I'm the same way, bro. Like, I've always seen myself as, like, I'm a key player, right? I get a base hit up the middle in the first, second inning.
Yeah.
They didn't send the runner home.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
And that's a run.
Oh, my God. Like, what are we doing?
But they also...
You know, it's tough. I mean, again, it's all hindsight, right?
Yeah.
There was a play where runner was in motion. There's a hit in like right center,
Yeah.
and it's like a base hit, but runner comes around to third. He actually got sent home. I thought that he ran through the stop sign. He didn't. Confirmed it later. He gets sent home, and for me, it's a gamble I'm taking 100 out of 100 times.
Yeah.
You know, because the fielders and they still got to make the fucking play. Well, guess what? The fielders made the fucking play. The relay was money. The throw was on point at the plate, and the runner was out. It would have been the go-ahead run.
No, yeah.
It would have been the go-ahead. Runners out at the plate, and that's it.
You can't be mad at it. I
Can't be
think,
mad at it. I like the aggressive move. It was aggressive, and I liked it.
but you know why I like it too is because you had to make the perfect throw, and even then, it wasn't 100% perfect. After watching it, like the footage that like somebody recorded, the throw was there on time, and it was good that it got there early because he was like out by like 2 steps. He tried to like avoid the tag,
Right.
but with the catcher's glove, and given the circumstances, if that ball even gets an inch higher and he has to jump up for that,
Exactly.
he scores. If the ball
Exactly.
gets skipped, because you know how hard it is to like, number one, first baseman's glove is like designed to scoop, while catcher's glove is like designed to receive.
Right.
But if you like legit spike a ball on a catcher, like it's gonna be 50-50.
Yeah.
Like
The margin for error in the glove is
a lot higher.
very different. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's just, I just think they made the play. Yeah.
That's it, bro. That's all it is. They made the fucking play.
And when you look at the game, we didn't make the play. So who was the better team that day?
They were.
And that's why they got a
And
trophy.
that's it.
That's why they got a trophy
That's
out of
it.
it. You know
And
what I mean?
we got our
Finalist.
we got our championship finalist fucking plaque. I gotta look at that shit for the rest of my fucking life.
But the whole thing is like, it was a good, up to that point where we gave up the extended runs.
Yeah.
Like it was a great fucking game.
Oh yeah, it was
it was chippy.
It was chippy. Oh
like
man,
fools were talking.
it was
shit.
chippy, but it was competitive, bro. And like we lost, but like, yes, I care, but I'm not like kicking myself about it either.
Yeah.
You know, we had a good tournament. They had a good tournament. Mezcal had a good tournament. You know, like
Oh, and then going back to that, like technically speaking, everybody had such a good tournament that if Mezcal reads the fucking rules, It's probably not
exactly. That's the other thing.
It's what they fucked up was they failed to understand and like look at the standings and everything.
They failed to look at the rules. Ultimately.
Well, the rules and like obviously the information provided for you, right? Because on the app it tells you, hey, this is how many runs allowed. So obviously we were leading the pack because I think we only allowed 14, and that was like after the 3 games we had only allowed like less than that. It was like 9. So you should know that we're probably, if we win this game, we're probably going in on runs allowed. Yeah. And we're gonna go in as a 1 seed. Yeah,
you have to play out all the scenarios in your head.
Yeah.
They don't do run differential anymore, mostly because like it'll prevent teams from running up scores. You know, so you have to go on runs allowed. Just shut it down.
Yeah.
Just shut it down. The runs allowed in the head to head, like
and then
it's the right way to do it.
I think it's like set up right. I think it was a failure to understand what it was, and by the time they figured it out, and
it was too late.
And the Indian Kings played it out perfect. Like we're gonna play every game hard as fuck,
and we ain't gonna say nothing.
And we're not gonna say shit because it's not their job to take care of you.
Exactly,
you're the opponent. So when I heard about that, I was like, damn, that sucks. Because imagine you're there and you're thinking like, oh, it's runs allowed, ha, and then like these fools put 16 on you, and then you realize like, oh shit, it was never runs allowed. It was actually fucking head to head in the second game. Because what was it? Runs allowed.
Results pending. Like
runs allowed, and then head to head.
Because if Mezcal wins that game, well, guess who's the 1 seed? Mezcal.
Yeah, because head to head they like have us like. And
record wise, like because then it would have gone to head. It would have gone head to head with the Indian Kings and us, and we would have had it.
But that's kind of like the thing too, where it's like you didn't read and that's what I'm saying. Like even me, like thinking about it, I was like, I only knew because you had like broke down the scenarios. And we already have the loss.
Frank, I'm really smart, bro. I'm such a fucking asset. Anywhere I go, Frank, I'm telling you, bro. I'm fucking telling you.
I'm not saying shit.
I'm just not. It's not for you. But I'm just, people piss me off, bro. People be pissing me off. Anyways, but congratulations.
No, yeah.
To the Indian Kings.
Not for sure. But I think it's just.
It's a well-deserved championship for them, man.
But that's what I mean. Like, they played it well beginning to end. And that's how, like, where I'm trying to give them their flowers is like Tony and Bob running the team understood the rules and never like took their, even in the L's that they took, they never like
that's experience, baby.
They never said die, you know what I mean? They just legitimately like, nah, we ain't tripping.
We're
like,
still in this shit. Yeah.
We got you and we'll see you like in the ship. Because that was their attitude the whole time. Like, we'll see you guys later. Especially because it was Chippy in the first game too.
Yeah.
So it was like, so I'm just like,
I always have a good time playing against them, man. Because it's just like, what's going to happen? There was a little chirping between two guys I did not expect. I was like, hold up, let me get my popcorn.
Yeah, because like our guy is like usually pretty quiet, and then their guy's fiery though. Like even the way he pitches, the way he moves, like, and he moves so smooth. He's like a topic of controversy in the past.
That's yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So it's just like one of those things where it's like, it was a good one. I had fucking fun. I got to hit in all 4 games, even though like I think I conceded a couple at bats by giving them to like guys that weren't getting as much playing time. I think our boy Benz, who's like one of the guys with us and like chills and just likes to kick it for the vibe. Who
soul's loyal, I love it.
Who also can fucking ball out too when he wants to. Like,
bro, he fucking caught for us at
and he looked good.
Our little Gator scrimmage. I was like, damn, Benz.
Like I didn't even know, because I thought it was like something he did just to like.
Because he ain't had no catcher?
Or like not even that, just like to give his guys a break. He was willing to, because that's the type of dude he is, right? Like he's like, oh, I'm going to give my guy a break.
Yeah.
But he actually didn't look bad like at all. Like he can easily be serviceable. Like, and I'm glad to have him. And just like even then, like he's just one of those guys that's there. He's going to contribute to the team even if he's not playing the most. Right. He's going to be either positive attitude. He's just going to be that guy just there to like congratulate you, like no hate. From that guy, you know what I mean? He's always gonna like fucking ride for you. So it's like you always appreciate it. So it's just like it's always good to have that type of stuff. And then I think the Indian Kings also have those type of guys too. As much as we joke around and talk shit.
Yeah.
They definitely.
So Indian Kings, you were mentioning earlier, they just gelled, bro. They gelled. They got a good vibe. They understand each other as teammates.
Yeah, because of the 2 Perez brothers too. I was like, them fools were like on one too.
Ballers, bro.
Yeah. Then
y'all want to play over here? Let me know. Know what I'm saying?
if you guys ever become free agents,
You
holler
guys
at your
ever
boy.
free agents? I got a spot for you over here.
But I didn't. You know what kind of cracked me up? I didn't know George's kid played center field for them.
Oh yeah, number 99.
Yeah, I didn't know that was him. I was just like, oh, he's like, yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, hold on, that's your kid? Because like it just didn't. I don't know if I'm just fucking like not paying attention.
Yeah.
He goes, oh yeah, that's my boy. I'm like, damn, like. He's gonna get that man strength to start fucking dropping dick like his daddy, bro.
Exactly.
Because George,
exactly. I'm just glad George hasn't ran into anything against us.
because I've seen him running into one off of Mason.
Yeah.
One time I was like, oh shit.
Fucking shout out Chris Lopez. He really held down our wherever we lack.
Yeah.
In our management.
I think he was our motivational speaker. Made sure like.
Oh
the
yeah,
guys were
dude.
like,
I was just like, yes, we need this in our dugout. Fuck. I was like, fuck yeah, daddy.
and and not only that,
Hey,
but
somebody clip that and put it on a baby. Fuck yeah, daddy. Dude, that was really bad, huh?
Yeah, that was
that's really
that's weird, dog. But
why? Because this sounds genuine. You know, I've recently seen an Instagram post that say 1 out of every 5 guys is gay. Well, I'm glad there isn't 5 guys in here, bro, because that ain't us. He's looking at me like, well, actually, you have something to tell me, Frank?
nah, I'm straight.
No.
Legitimately, and with that being said, like I don't care enough to like.
I know, bro. I'm just
like,
fucking with you.
But it's just funny as fuck because I'm just like, no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's like, but at least not in my opinion.
Yeah. Shout out Aaron Lambert.
Fucking Lamb was agua, bro.
Accepting the call last minute.
Yeah.
You know, spot opened up. I'm like, yo, Lamb, what's up, bro? He's like, I got you.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, even his outs were loud as fuck. I think he like during that.
He lined out to the first baseman maybe 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, and like smoked.
Like, yeah, fucking bullshit. Like, why are you standing there, first baseman? Go stand somewhere else, bro.
Anytime I stand there, they always hit it in the other spot.
I know. It's fucking nonsense.
But we fucking do it. It's like, bam, right there.
Fucking shout out Matt Palmer, also taking the call last minute.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, bro.
Palmer's a baller, dog.
Got a spot for you, bro. Like, it's yours if you want it. It's like, I got you. Sure enough, I was like, okay. I haven't played with him before. Like, all right. That's a daddy for life right there, dude.
Yeah.
You know, if anybody wants to fight about it, we can fight. Let me see. Yeah, fucking shout out Jesse, bro. Jesse caught 45 innings worth of baseball in 3 days. That's very difficult. I don't understand if you understand how difficult that is.
Dude, that's fucking hard, dude. Like playing first for 45 innings is
It's
tough.
difficult.
In the
Imagine
sun?
catching for 45 innings. No.
Same thing with
No,
like
no
playing
thank you.
shortstop or doing anything like that. Like, because I think, what was it? I want to say De La Rosa, like was at short the whole time, right?
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part.
I think,
Palmer was at second for the most part.
I think after we lost that first game, we went into we were in urgency mode. Like, all right, we got to play with urgency. We can't fuck around. We can't afford to fuck around right now. So, because I mean that's how it is, bro. Like, top 2 teams get into the championship. Well, you can't afford to lose.
Yeah.
You know, like you can't be like, all right, well, let's just get into playoffs and then we'll figure it out after. You can't do that. You know.
Yeah. It's just like a shout out to everybody that participated, like in general.
Shout out Benz, Del Rosa, Kyle, fucking Sir. This fool's name's Sir Jordan. You believe that?
Gomez.
Sir Jordan
Gomez. Like he was knighted.
What a name. Fucking Lamb, CeeLo, Colby, E, Jesse, fucking Mason, Trippy Mace.
Yeah.
Fucking Matt Palm.
He's the cancer of the team, though.
Who?
Mason.
Mason's a cancer?
Mm-hmm. Cancer. Horrible guy.
Maybe birthday-wise, he's a cancer.
Horrible guy. Nobody likes him.
He sucks. Love him. He actually brought me back my jersey, bro. He walked away with it, and he texted me. He's like, "Can I just bring it tomorrow?"
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what you do, because you know I'm a big social experiment kind of guy.
Yeah.
He actually brought it over, and I was very pleasantly surprised. I was like, "Thank you, I appreciate it." Shout out Mace, shout out Palm, fucking balled out. Shout out Marcus, our Gator brethren. Shout out Santa Cruz, somehow surviving 45 innings at third base.
Yeah.
He didn't actually pitch in this fucking tournament. I don't know how that happened. Shout out Big Shoe.
It's good to have the arms for sure, because then you keep your guys on defense.
Oh yeah, for
and
sure.
even though our defense wasn't the crispest it's been,
Crispiest, yeah.
the crispiest,
Yeah.
as crisp as it's been before.
There you go.
Like,
Eloquently well spoken. Right?
I fucked it up to begin with, but like, there was, mind you, some of these hops weren't like easy hops. So I know, like, in the book they may go as like a certain way, but it's not like some of these plays weren't tough. Like, you're going to your left, bad hop. Even though some of these fields are really nice, some of them aren't as great as the others.
Right.
Some of them, I think we were at a couple fields where the fucking lip had to fall off of like 3 inches.
God.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
What are we doing? For real. So shout out Santa Cruz. Shout out Big Shoe. Shout out JT. Fucking shout out Fabe. Firecracker. What a firecracker he is. Big Dave pitching his dick off. Shout out you, Frank.
Thanks.
Shout out you for doing your thing, Shout out Jake. Didn't get we picked him up as a PO, didn't even pitch.
Yeah, he played a lot of first base too.
He's an awesome first baseman. Yeah. Shout out Wojo pitching his fucking dick off.
And playing left.
Playing some fucking outfield, getting his at bats and shit. I feel like I owe him a little bit more at bats.
Jake?
Wojo.
Wojo. No, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man. Fucking but sometimes management just
we fumble.
Sometimes management fumbles. They tend to fumble. Yeah. I blame it on you.
No, that's fair. Like, there's times where I was like, why isn't he in the lineup?
Yeah, I know.
Speedster. So even if he puts the ball in play, like, you put that pressure on people.
Speed kills, baby. But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that accepted the invite. I know there's a lot of guys that they always reach out and they're like, hey, I'd like to play. However, it's difficult sometimes. You just gotta make decisions, right?
And I think, like,
you gotta make decisions.
If we made a mistake, it's like, honestly, it's not because any hidden motives or agendas.
No,
a lot of times it's just we either forget or there's so much going on and you're trying to manage the game and
chaos
and play in it and do everything. Like,
yeah.
So I do apologize for that. Like, we could probably, there's always room for improvement.
1,000%. And
like,
any of our guys, if you guys are listening, do not be afraid to reach out and give your input for any room for improvement, because if we're not open to that, then we're not doing our job.
Yeah, and I want to continue to do this. Like, I think
yeah, for sure.
We're talking about it. It's like whether we do it later on, maybe because it's harder to get talent in a certain division. Mm-hmm. Maybe we do go to like a 35, a 25, or something like that.
I can tell you right now, for us, a 35 team would absolutely fucking fuck.
And there's like a couple guys that have been urging, but like the whole thing is that if we do it, we have to do.
But Frank, the problem with the 35s, bro, like I was looking at the bracket here, they only had 2 teams in the 35s in this specific tournament. I can't do that. I can't just play against the same team 3 times and then play them again in the championship. I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. I will just be like, you know what? Just pull me out of the tournament.
But I think that's where like there's some confusion. Like, you're right. Like, it kind of sucks that there isn't. But sometimes you just got to, like, roll with the punches, because it's like you just want to be out there and balling. And I'd rather play the same team, even if it's only 3 of us, right? I'd rather play those same teams a few times and ball out with the homies on the weekend and, like, play for a trophy.
I see what you're saying.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, certain people view it that way, and I think I would view it that way. It's like, okay, cool, there's only 4 teams in, right? 3 teams. Like, yeah, you want to play in, like, what is it? The Open has, like, 8, 10, whatever it may be. Mm-hmm. National usually has, like, 6, maybe 8 on a heavy year. Same thing with, like, rookie and all that. Like, yeah, of course it's good to see all this different competition, but it's also like, if you're just out there trying to ball with the boys and establish something, maybe you just do need to participate in like a 2-3 team like fucking tournament and see what the fuck happens. You know what I mean? Head to head. Let's play best of 3. Let's see who fucking is the better team.
I can see that.
You know what I mean? So like, especially if it's pay to play, like you're gonna be out there. Like, let me get my guys some playing time.
Yeah, you're gonna play for sure.
Because with 2 teams, they might be super stacked though. Because it's like there's 35 plus ballers out there. Like I can name like 8 right now. You know what I mean? That were like completely like an utter like run that tournament if they did it.
1,000%, man. So, we can move on into the Open. Did we make picks for the Open?
I want to say we did.
I don't remember, honestly.
I can't remember. I want to say.
I want to say one of us picked the Cobras, one picked Platoon, and the other picked the Sun Rocks.
Yeah.
I want to say that.
I think I picked Sunrocks, low-key.
Okay.
Because I want to say you guys were kind of like the two, because I think, or you know what, Jesse picked Sunrocks.
Okay.
One of us two picked Platoon and the other picked Cobras, but I don't recall.
You may have picked Platoon and I may have picked Cobras. I think. That's the only thing that makes sense in my head.
Yeah. And honestly, it's just like, it's always fun, right? Because we know everybody on a bunch of these teams, so you're just kind of like.
We know too many guys on all of these teams. So moving into the 18 Open for the SoCal Firecracker, a very interesting group of teams. You had the South Bay Toads, whom nobody knew. The Paramount Pirates, they're always in the mix, whether it's national or open. You had the Linwood Pirates, who have been around. They play in the Bell Gardens League. Then you had a new team, the SoCal Yaquis. I don't know where they're from or who they are. You had the LBC Sunrocks, whom everybody knows, historically good. You have Platoon, also historically good.
Yeah.
And then you had the OC Cobras, which they were playing as a City Connect team.
Yeah.
This is actually the OC Rays of OCRBL.
If you would have been paying close attention to the uniforms, you would have been like tipped off to that.
Uniforms,
the small detail.
fire. So, we had another, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We had a 7-team, division. Top 2 go to the ship. Right?
Yeah.
So you had OC Cobras. Let's start at the bottom, Frank. You had the South Bay Toads at the absolute fucking bottom.
I don't even know who that is, but I think they need to reevaluate.
So they gave up 53 runs, bro.
How many did they score?
They scored 6. That's absolutely fucking embarrassing. Okay?
Pretty much a free dub.
So free dub, reevaluate your talent, please. Next one at the bottom was also 0-4. The Paramount Pirates, however, they weren't as shitty. They gave up 33, but they scored 20. So I respect it.
Yeah, that's at least that means that you were in a few games.
You were in a few games. Let me see.
Or a couple.
Hold on, I got you. Paramount Pirates lost 8-7 to the Sunrocks.
Okay.
They lost 8-1 to the Cobras.
Okay.
They lost 7-3 to Platoon.
Okay.
And then they lost 10-9 to the SoCal Yaquis. So they didn't exactly get their fucking wheels blown off.
Their brake speed off.
Yeah, cars. So shout out to them. They competed. Their 0-4 doesn't really compare to the South Bay Toads 0-4.
Yeah, 0-4 and only scoring 6 runs is crazy.
It's terrible, absolutely bad. But shout out to the Paramount Pirates for actually competing in the Open. Then you had the Linwood Pirates. They went 1-3. They allowed 34, scored 20, so they allowed one more run than the Pirates, than the Paramount Pirates.
Okay.
So they actually did worse, but got a dub. Let's see, how'd they do? They got a dub against the SoCal Yaquis. So there you go. Let me see. Then you had the SoCal Yaquis at 2-2. They allowed 26, scored 27. Then you had the LBC Sunrocks at 3-1. They gave up 21 runs, allowed 21 runs, scored 35. And then at the top 2, you had Platoon 4-0, 34 and 13 runs scored, runs allowed. And the OC Cobras with the number 1 seed at 45 runs scored and only 7 allowed. Single digit.
Yeah, which is pretty crazy in that division.
Wild. Let me see. Let me try to get their scores here. The OC Cobras. Damn, it doesn't want to fucking load. Bitch ass shit. Anyways, OC Cobras, they went through the gauntlet and they swept the gauntlet. They played Platoon in the championship game. They ultimately won 9-6, which is also nice. It's not as nice as 6-9, but it's still nice. Congratulations to the OC Cobras. They beat platoon 9-6 in the 18 Open SoCal Firecracker. Congratulations to them. Not an easy task. Safe to say the better team won that day.
Yeah.
Just safe to say that the better team won in our division that day. But Frank, did the better team and the Rookie American win that day?
I think so, right?
Who did we have? You would ask. I'm waiting for this to load.
That was a fucking ad and shit.
Yeah, if you know the fucking SA Tourney app,
It's horrible.
it's fucking brutal. This fucking thing sucks ass. Okay, so in the Rookie American 18 National, you had the Savages at the top at 2-1. SoCal Sharks at 2-1. Let me see. Matter of fact, it looks like the Savages were the 1 seed due to head-to-head.
Okay.
Because the runs allowed was better for the SoCal Sharks, but they went. It looks like they went head-to-head. Savages and the SoCal Sharks went head-to-head into the championship. Did the better team win, Frank? I would say so.
I think so.
I would say so. SoCal Sharks went 5. Well, they went 2-1 and won 5-3 against the Savages in the championship. That was my pick, by the way. I specifically remember that one.
The Savages or Sharks?
I picked the Sharks.
Oh, yeah. From what I saw and my understanding of everything, yeah, it was like a close game.
Close game. There was some fighting going on.
Yeah, there's some shit that popped off, I guess. But
people fight too much.
You know what it is?
Egos.
It's a combination of egos, and it's also the internet era. And like
that's a great way to put it, yeah.
And then some of these dudes get sucked up into this internet shit, and like I'm like,
sucked up.
You can't like fall for those traps because it's like
it's a trap.
You just what's the best way to phrase it? Like some of these dudes aren't saying shit to really like offend you. They're really just saying it to like get a rise out of you, to get in your head, to play out of your game. They're not really doing it because they don't like you.
And if you take the bait, that's on you.
Yeah, and the moment you take the bait, they've already won, and then they get you to play out of your game.
Yeah.
That's how I refuse to acknowledge anybody. I think like there's people that say shit sometimes, and for example, there's times that they're not wrong. Like I legitimately fucked up. Like for example, if it's me in the pitcher's talking shit, saying like "fuck yeah, let's go" after he strikes me out, he won. He earned that right.
Yeah.
But the same is also true if like I go double in the gap and I'm celebrating at second. You can't get upset. And I think that's where a lot of these dudes are soft in that sense. Like you can't be talking all that shit and then get upset if like somebody claps back.
That's why I don't like talking shit, bro. I don't like talking shit. I don't like it.
I think sometimes it just comes naturally though. Sometimes you just say some shit and it's not shit talking. It's just It's just gamesmanship.
There's a lot of that comes into play, like the competitiveness in people. Like it may rub other people the wrong way sometimes. You know, I've been victim to being rubbed the wrong way. You know, doesn't happen often, but like it's happened.
But the whole thing is too like that's also like the difference between some of this internet era shit, because it's like some of the older guys are soft, but some of the younger guys also are very soft. They're like, well, I was just joking, and you're like taking it too serious. I'm like, but there's certain people you shouldn't play with. And like there's certain old heads. Like you gotta remember in the 18 Open, there's some fools in there. Like there's a couple dudes on platoon that are above 40. There's a couple dudes on the Cobras above like 35.
Right.
Like so those dudes grew, and like in our division, some of like a lot of the guys, like for example, the dagger to her chest, the dude that hit it is above 40.
Yeah.
And like
42.
And he legitimately isn't one to be trifled with.
Man, fuck Mike.
But you know what I mean? Like
Shout out to Mike, but fuck Mike for hitting that home run. Bitch ass.
But it's just one of those things where it's just like those dudes live under like they didn't get to have that safety net of like them dudes were out in the street playing ball, like wherever it may have been, and like you can't hide. So if you say some shit, you got to stand on it. Like, and you also have to deliver. So if you're gonna say some shit like, "Oh, we're gonna beat your ass and we're gonna win this game," you got to deliver, because then you knew that you're gonna get shit on if you didn't.
Yeah.
And that's why I tell these dudes sometimes you shouldn't say shit to anybody because you don't know.
Right.
And you should, like, the confidence that you have in your team, that's great, but also learn to, like, stay in your fucking lane, because there's some teams that are not as good as you think they are.
Right.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, 1,000% agree with you on that. So 18s, shout out to the Cobras in the Open. Shout out to the Indian Kings in National. Shout out to the SoCal Sharks in American.
No, for sure.
Do we do Open next time, Frank?
I think if the pitching's there.
I think if the pitching's there for us, yes.
And defensively, like I think if we have to have the right defensive. I think on the defensive side of the ball, I think we have to improve a little bit.
Yes.
But if we upgrade certain like, and I don't even say like
it's not even upgrade.
I don't even want to
upgrade because I know what our guys are capable of.
You know what it is? It's not upgrade, and probably that's a bad word to describe it, but it's like the depth. So the upgrade wouldn't necessarily be to like our starters or whatever. It'd be
upgrading
like
the depth,
the bench, upgrading the bench. Like, and I'm not throwing shit at the guys that are reservists. Like, no, you're like gonna get in the game. You're good enough to be there, and even in the Open. But we also need the depth. We need to have that guy that can also play short, that can also and is a team guy that's there.
Right.
The best interest of the team. Oh, I don't get to start the first game. No big deal. I get the second one. Right, cool. And then we switch off, or maybe we just switch off defensively
just
the whole
rotating
tournament.
all tournament. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like one of those things. I think people just take shit too personal. It's like, oh, if I'm not starting, like that means I suck. No, it just means that like.
Do you like managing tournaments?
It's chill. I think
It's
like
chill.
for the most part, because everybody knows the game plan and everybody knows it's like, bro, we're gonna play 5 games, 6 games over fucking like 3 days.
We're here to win.
And we're here to win.
Yeah.
So you gotta like.
I'm not trying to be out there and be like, oh, let's have some beers and just fuck around. Like, fuck that.
That's what Sunday League's for.
That's some South Bay Toads shit. You know,
Yeah,
I ain't trying to do that. I don't even know who they are. I'm over here
They're
talking
just
shit.
catching it straight. I think low key, it's like. That's what you. I think that's, and it's fair to assume that that's what like happened there, right? Because there's no way you go into the Open against the Killers there and only score 6 runs.
Absolute murderers in the Open, dude.
Yeah, and you don't.
No, thank you.
And you weren't in there for the vibes.
Mm,
And I think my understanding too is that because nobody knew who they were up to the week before.
But it's also on NABA, dude. Like, I think NABA needs to be better about
you know,
maybe researching on the teams. You know, like you literally have a source of information over here in us. Reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out and be like, hey, you guys got it. I mean, they talk to other motherfuckers.
The whole thing is that like
know?
it's FAFO too.
It's what?
FAFO.
Fuck around and find out.
Because it's like one
The
of the
Toads fucked around and found out for sure.
And I think that's where like
the Toads.
That's where you have to like kind of. You have to like.
Why would you call yourself the Toads?
Well, the whole thing is like you fucked around and found out. Because if you thought
someone told you so, bro.
Yeah, because it's just one of those things where you're just like. Sometimes, because you know that there's probably suggestions out there, and then like number one, I heard a rumor because nobody knew who they were, and I think we were discussing it amongst me, you, and like another person.
Let's discuss.
And we're just like, oh, I wonder who that team is, and we do the breakdown, right? So we go over,
right,
and we're kind of thinking like, okay, who are we gonna take? Who are we gonna do this? And you see them pop up, and then somebody made us privy to the fact that they were asking if people wanted to play for them. Like the week leading up to that. I'm like, and if you're looking for talent,
that's correct. That's right.
That
did happen. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Like you're gonna be like,
you can't be looking for talent a week before if you're planning on playing the.
Because I heard it from multiple people, like whether in person or like, and I was like, really, like, and several people that we also knew in the Open were saying like, yeah, dude, like they're legit asking in like, Facebook or wherever it may be, like whatever public channel they were trying to use to recruit guys, and I'm like. And my biggest thing is like,
why are you recruiting guys so late?
The Cobras, deep as fuck. They're all homies.
Exactly.
Platoon.
That's another. The Cobras are another team. What I was talking about, the Indian Kings Yakis.
Yeah.
Like they're so tight knit. They're so cohesive.
Yeah.
You know, like ultimately, I believe that is exactly why they won. You know.
I think Platoon, and then that's why Platoon was in the ship too, because they're just like been together for so long.
Yeah.
Like,
and they recruit well.
And they get. They're just those are teams that like know what they're doing when it comes to that stuff, and I think certain people often duplicated, never imitated, like or whatever the fuck the term is. Often imitated, never duplicated. That's what it is.
Right.
So it's like, and it's true. Like a lot of people can walk in and be like, "Oh, we're like the Tune, or we're like the OC Rays / Cobras, or we're like this team," but the whole thing is, or the Sun Rocks, or whatever it may be. it's like often imitated, never duplicated. Like
Right.
a lot of you fools think you're cool, but then when the shit hits the fan, you got fools yelling at each other on the field,
Exactly.
talking shit to each other. It's because like when times get tough, these motherfuckers like step up for
Mhm.
each other.
Exactly.
And that's-
Exactly.
And that's kind of like where I think that's what we're trying to build with the daddies, because there was a couple of times where like shit got a little bit heated, but nobody lost their cool. Everybody
For
knew
sure.
what was going on,
Yeah.
and nobody like stepped out of line and like said anything. And by stepped out of line, I don't mean like we have these strict rules, but I mean like everybody knew what the vibe was. Like
Right.
so if
Well, we're not that strict.
well, no, I mean like in the sense like if somebody said something to me sideways, and you get no reaction out of me, everybody knows like, well, if that fool's not tripping on it, I'm not tripping on it.
All right.
And then if we know that this person who may be our hothead or one of our guys that's a bit of a firecracker, for lack of better terms, it's like, you know, like you got to let him cook and just let him get all that shit out, because then
Right.
all of that pent up aggression isn't good either. You don't want to like not let a player be him. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's like, if that's his personality, that's the way he wants to carry himself on the field.
Let him be.
Yeah, you knew what you were getting when you're talking. I'm not here to change anybody.
Right.
But also, don't look for sympathy or empathy from me when you get cooked and you're talking all that shit. I'm just going to look at you and be like, you were talking all that shit and they got you. Like, you just got to tip your cap and keep it pushing.
That's it. Yeah. That's just baseball too, bro. Like, I talk a big game, right? But I strike out. I strike out too, bro. I didn't strike out in this tournament, though. I'm just saying, ain't nobody cooked my ass.
Somebody cooked me twice.
Yeah.
Two times?
In the biggest moment of the tournament, too.
Nah,
Frank.
fuck out of here. I just
Just fucking with you. Real quick, I got to show some recognition to the 25 wood and the 35 wood divisions. Venice Marlins went up against the Aventureros in the 25 wood championship. Aventureros won 15-6. Congratulations to the Aventureros. I don't want to be remiss, Frank, and not mention these guys. And then in the 35 wood, LA Scrappers went up against the Military War Dogs, the U.S. Military War Dogs, who are on tour right now, by the way. Our good friend Steve is
in the Midwest, right?
Doing his thing, signing autographs and random stadiums to some random ass kids. Man, fuck them kids, but for real, like
that shit's cool though. To, like,
that's just
play all
dope
these
as
random
fuck.
Spots, yeah.
Congratulations to the LA Scrappers.
Not random. I mean, like established places of baseball business.
Yes. Congratulations, Frank, to the LA Scrappers who beat the War Dogs 14-13. What a slugfest! That'd be such a stressful game. I want absolutely no part in that. And then over in the 45 wood, you had the LA Cerveceros went up against the SoCal Indians in the semifinal. Indians win 2-1.
Yeah, it was a good game.
They go up against the number 1 seed Diamond Classics Titans, and they beat the Titans 5-0.
Damn.
So shout out to the SoCal Indians 45 wood champs. Frank, in 5 years, I will be eligible to play in this tournament
In the 45
bracket in the 45 wood.
I'm still a few years out.
Yeah, you got a ways to go, bro. You got a ways to go for sure. But there's a lot of other baseball that was played on the 4th of July weekend. NorCal had its 18 wood tournament. It was the only tournament bracket.
Oh, for real? 18 wood
Yeah.
open? Just straight up lay. 18's only.
18 wood, baby. You had the Alameda Goons,
That's a good name.
the Bay Area Brewers, the California Phillies, the Fresno Grizzlies, the Milpitas Trash Pandas, the NorCal Brew Crew, the NorCal Muffins, and the West Coast Redwoods.
I'm a sucker for that NorCal Muffins team, bro.
You are.
I think I just like their catcher and his content. Just
He has good content. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
shout out that guy.
What's his name? He
I
got
can't-
High Socks? No. God damn it.
He's their catcher, and
Yeah.
he's always just like posting stuff, but like brutally honest as well. His
Yeah.
girl records all his videos. That's love right there.
That's a lot of love. So you had the West Coast Redwoods with a 3-0 record. You had the Fresno Grizzlies with a 3-0 record. Alameda Goons 2-1. NorCal Brew Crew 2-1. The Redwoods only gave up 5 runs.
Fuck.
The Grizzlies only gave up 9 runs.
Pretty good single digit.
Bracket wise, you had the Goons go up against the Grizzlies, the 3 against the 2 seed. The Grizzlies win 7-1. And you had the NorCal Brew Crew as the 4 seed and the West Coast Redwoods as the 1 seed. Redwoods win 11-1. In the championship, you have the Grizzlies against the Redwoods. That's the top 2 seeds in this division. Congratulations to the West Coast Redwoods who win 6-2, Frank.
Yeah. That Grizzlies team is tough.
That
man.
Grizzlies team is pretty solid.
And their uniforms
So
are
that-
crisp.
So that would say a lot about this Redwoods team because I've played against the Grizzlies. They were pretty good. They out-hit the fuck out of us on the moon shots.
Yeah. And that was a stacked team.
And yeah, that was definitely a stacked team. They actually fucking smoked Kyle.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's who was pitching in that game. So
To be fair, like, if Kyle doesn't get the changeup down, it becomes ineffective.
yeah, I
And
mean,
that's-
it's just
And before anybody goes, oh, you're saying in secret, no. If any pitcher doesn't get his changeup down,
if any pitcher,
like,
if
that's,
any pitcher doesn't make his pitches, he's getting cooked.
yeah, it's just a generic statement. Like,
No,
but
yeah,
like, because
I
he
get
works
ya.
off of that changeup really well.
Mm-hmm.
And even then, like, it may be coming, but I'm not gonna tell you what else he throws. I'm just gonna tell you, like, that changeup
Mm-hmm.
when he's dicing you up with the fastball, and then that changeup comes.
Yeah.
Look out, boy! Better than like
Look
a lot
out,
of these.
boy. All right, Frank. NABA, Denver, 4th of
Nice.
July.
We had a few homies up
We
there.
had a lot of the homies out there. Before we get to them, though, I want to talk about the Omaha Dairy Daddies. Yes,
Dairy Daddies.
the Omaha Dairy
That's a
Daddies.
great name.
There's another Daddies out there, bro, and I'll fucking appreciate it. No bitch ass.
Well,
They're not
Daddies.
bitch asses, but they are the ODDs. Omaha Dairy Daddies. They beat the Wildcats 17-1. They beat the Denver Dorados 11-6. They beat the Omaha Yard Goats 19-10. They beat the Dorados again 5-4, and then they beat the Denver Wildcats in the championship 5-3. The Omaha Dairy Daddies 18-wood American champions in Denver. I don't know. I want to play the Daddies.
Nice. Daddies versus
Daddies versus Daddies for the Daddies title. I like that.
I feel like given the resources, they'd have to come to us because I feel like our guys probably aren't traveling to Denver.
Because we is po.
It's not that we's poor. Like,
We's poor.
we's poor.
We's not that poor.
Nah, I think it's just like given the fact that the guys have certain like.
We just lives in California.
Well, no. What's the
Yes,
best way
bro.
to? No. Well, what's the best way to phrase it? I don't think it's that like
Logistics.
it's logistics, and then also the fact that on the Daddies we have like a good amount of guys that are like within a certain age group.
Right.
And some of them have schools, some of them have like commitments, and like those younger years when you're not as established, your schedule's not as like defined as ours
Right.
are now, right? Like I know I'm gonna have weekends off now. Am I gonna have enough days to call off a Thursday, Friday to like make a tournament? Yes, but that's because it's like it took some time to get there.
Right.
But some of these guys will obviously work for like some of the big conglomerates, like whether it's like entry level or whatever it may be. But like
Right.
they require more of you, especially at that age.
For sure. So, let's get into the 18-wood national, which is basically looks like it was their open.
Yeah.
I would consider it their open over there.
So was there American like a national, and they just didn't have it?
Yeah, it was American and
I
national.
was
There
joking
no
with
open.
somebody in like our like our
Oh,
friend group.
you guys only won national.
No, because they were like, "Oh, it's the open," and I was like, "Well, it says national here." Just being a dick.
It's not what you know, it's what you can prove.
Exactly.
All right, so in the 18 national, you had the Lecheros who went 3-0. You had the San Diego Walk-Ons who went 2-1. 2 California teams, Frank. 2 SoCal California teams.
Damn, home field advantage wasn't a thing there.
How you doing, baby girl? Let me whisper in your ear. Night Train also went 2-1. The Rough Riders 1-2. The San Jose Marlins, that's NorCal, where the baseball's not as good as SoCal's.
SoCal's elite.
SoCal's elite. And then you got the Las Vegas Mastiffs who went 0-3.
Damn.
Marlins went 1-2. Rough Riders went 1-2. In the bracket, you had the Rough Riders go up against the Lecheros. Lecheros win 10-6. Then the Night Train went up against the San Diego Walk-Ons. Walk-Ons win 11-5. You have the Walk-Ons and Lecheros in the championship. All the homies.
Yeah, a lot of them.
All of them are the homies. Every last one of them
I think
on
one
both
of
teams.
One of the champions of, well, the 18 Open champion a family member of his was on that team.
Mm-hmm.
The homie Hoser was on that team.
Oh, yeah.
There's a few guys on there.
A lot of motherfuckers.
Mario. If anybody wants to know, it's Mario. Road Dogs.
Yeah. And on the walk-ons, you had Dylan over there on the
Yeah.
other side. Former daddy. Well,
Chris Aubert.
I don't want to call him a former daddy, but
from
like,
the SBL.
Yeah.
Well, obviously he's cooking his own shit.
Yeah. Chris Aubert from the Expos and the FPL.
Yeah.
MVP. That's the MVP, dog.
Jeez.
Easily.
From the fucking best league? No way.
Fucking love that shit. But SoCal represented in Denver.
Not for sure. You got to.
But however, there has to be a winner and a loser in a championship game. Lechetos wins 7-3 against the San Diego Walk-Ons.
That Lechetos team is tough.
The Lechetos team, they just win championships, bro. That's the Serpientes group.
Well, that group of dudes has been playing for fucking forever too.
Again, Frank, this is another prime example of cohesion in
I
the
actually like
team.
their uniforms too. I fucked with them.
Oh, that shit's hard. That shit was hard.
Like,
and they got the minor league hat. Oh, fuck. I want to be a Lecheto. Just kidding. I'm not a milk deliverer. But congratulations to the Lechetos representing SoCal and the San Diego Walk-Ons representing representing SoCal.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to them. Unfortunately, got to be a winner, right? They both can't win.
But like
winners, Lechetos, 18 Wood, national champions.
Look,
Frank.
all I'm gonna say is 18 national here, FBL
Heavy
as fuck.
Heavy.
Fucking MVP of the fucking.
Hey, dog, but motherfuckers be reaching out for our guys. I'm just like, no.
Well,
Like, it's like, oh, you want our team to play in the open? Well, maybe why don't you back the fuck off and stick to your guys, and we'll stick to our guys, and maybe we can do something a little later. You know,
the creme de la creme, dog.
Yeah, man.
That's
like,
the whole thing. Is like certain people move mad weird sometimes. And I'm like, if you like, why not just be straight up and be like, hey man, we need another guy here, and we know your guy is this. Like, what's your depth look like? How many guys you got at third?
Communication is king, baby.
Because then if like I'm like, no, dude, I got like a bunch, and if he can help you, cool. But just take it as like a loan too. Don't be
He has a loan.
like.
I mean, it depends. I ain't trying to loan nobody. Fuck that shit. What do I get? I don't get nothing out of the loan. With loans, Frank, there's interest. And if you're loaning a player, there ain't no goddamn interest.
Well, no, I think like it's just like a communication thing too. Like,
I want to hear that shit.
Because then later on, if they're not doing a tournament and they got a guy that you want, they can facilitate it. You know what I mean? It's like quid pro quo. Like, if you're going to move in that way, then I see no issue with it. But if you're going to be like, hey, bro, come play with us, we're better. Or like, you're giving them a pitch. A lot of times the pitch comes with like, oh, they ain't shit.
Yeah.
The team you're on right now ain't shit. And that's kind of like with the disrespectful part to me. It's like, just keep it a bug. Be like, hey, we need a guy.
Yeah.
We love them. We know you can ball. We'll talk to them too, and then we'll see where. Because it's at the end of the day, everybody has free will. So like, if they get approached or not, or if they do it behind your back or not, it's like, bro, just if you give me the heads up, I might even be able to facilitate it because maybe I have the depth.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. And also, it's like, what does the player want to do?
And don't fucking ask me for a guy, or fucking also ask and like poach a guy, and then not fucking play him.
Bingo.
Because it's like, if your plan is just to like have the filler there, then keep it a buck. Don't be lying to motherfuckers and saying like, oh, you're gonna play third, and time comes and your guy actually shows up, or the guy that like you were planning to have to like maybe replace shows up, and now that guy's just sitting there.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't help me or you.
Right.
That dude's just sitting there. He's an eyesore for you because now you're like, fuck, dude, I told this dude I was gonna play, and like, how do I bench my starting third baseman to get this guy reps?
Yeah.
And that's been like the topic of conversations, like as far as we've known about certain people moving a certain way about things. If you're gonna pay motherfuckers, tell us.
Yeah. Shout out to the Sunrocks and B Will.
Yeah, because
they're very open about like, you're goddamn right, we pay players. And I've said it in the past, bro. Like, if you pay players, just fucking say it.
Just own it.
Just own it. Who gives a fuck? Like, don't be like, I don't pay players, and then like you actually do on the side. Like,
but
don't let me find out that people that say they don't pay players, don't let me find out that they do, because I'm gonna shit on you.
But there's
at some point
there's different ways to pay guys too. Like, I'm the stern believer that if you say, oh, I don't pay for guys, but they don't pay fees, and I buy their jersey and everything, you paid them. You bought them.
Yeah.
By facilitating them being on your team without having to pay.
Yeah.
Well, there's guys on your team that paid and all that, so you paid them. Like maybe
Right.
you didn't pay them in like physical currency, like and be like, oh, here's $250, $300, $400. But here's this jersey, and don't worry about paying the fee like everybody else.
Right.
That's paying a guy.
Right.
Now, if you like, in our case, since we host technically, and we end up getting like a certain type of credit and like yeah, our guys don't, right? But at the same time, it's like, but that's all of us, not just like one guy benefits from that.
Well, we have sponsors, Frank.
And we have sponsors as well, like
partial sponsors, because like motherfuckers still got still got a fee.
Well, yeah, because even in Arizona, you're gonna have to pay your player fee. Like, there's no like way around it. Like, each guy is gonna cost a certain amount of money, right? To have. Yeah, that's my understanding, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're due, like, you know what I mean, like, and we try to keep it pretty transparent. But we're not gonna pay your shit,
Right.
like, for the most part, unless somebody that like has been vibing and comes up and like, hey man, I don't have the money this time. I want to go, but you know, shit's tight, or I'm going through a personal like struggle. Then maybe I might like be like, all right, let me see what we can do. Maybe we can rally together as a team and be able to cover your fee or something like that.
Right.
But some guys just be bullshitting and they be acting like they're high and mighty. Like, I don't pay guys. Well, if you gave them a fucking free jersey and you told them you didn't need to pay, that's paying.
They're sponsored.
Yeah. And even then, like, a sponsorship's paid. You don't have a fiscal amount that you get. But guess what? If I get a bunch of free shoes that I didn't pay for, you're paying me in shoes. Yeah, I mean, like,
Pay me in food.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Hey, you want me to play for you? Buy me food.
yeah, give me a pizza once in a while.
Give me some fucking Costco pizza, but put it on the comal so it's crispy. You know, because
You like your shit well done?
that shit is fucking that shit's good as fuck.
We got anything else, dog? Because I'm starting to get my limit.
It's starting to get. Oh, you are reaching your limit.
Yeah.
Let me see. We've talked about
Transparency for the listeners.
transparency, NABA. Got a couple of voice DMs.
Let's knock those out real quick so I can dip the fuck out here.
Let me see. I gotta shoot over to that side. All right.
Hurry up, dog.
Hey, shut up, bro. Let me see. We have a couple right here from our good friend B. Will.
Nice.
Ooh.
Shut up, be woo.
They're not 5 minutes long.
Thank God.
All right. So let's get
No
into
offense.
our SOS that I never posted this week. So B. Will weekly appearance on the pod.
Yeah. People might as well be part of this shit now.
Yeah, I know, right? Got to set up that Zoom. All right, here we go.
Hey guys, what up? It's your boy B. Will. You know, back in Arizona after the Firecracker tournament. It was a fun tournament. Sunrocks, we did well, went 3-1. But unfortunately, it wasn't enough to us top two teams. We're the only ones that make the ships. Shout out to the OC Cobras. They ended up winning it all, and that's who our one loss was against. They earned it. They came out and played better ball than us. One thing I will say about the tournament, though, and this is directed to one team in particular, but it's directed to everybody. If you got to call Shane Fujita to change your schedule so that way you play closer to your home field or you don't have to face tougher teams, you're a bitch. Point blank, period.
Jesus
You're a
Christ.
bitch if you're calling the commissioner of the tournament to change your schedule for any reason.
Oh, hold up.
It just like
Phone timed out. Hold
no.
on.
I hate when it does that dumbass shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of these tournaments. You get a random schedule, you don't know who you're going to play, but you got to win anyway. So, again, that's just my take on it. If you call the commissioner at any point before the schedule, after the schedule is put out, and you ask him to make a customization for your team, I don't care if you've been doing NABA tournaments for 10 years or this is your first one. If you do that, you're a bitch.
So, would I be a bitch if I asked, what year is this, 2025? 2024 Firecracker. The schedule, like, kind of got weird.
Yeah.
And I think we were an American originally.
No, for sure.
And I was like,
I remember this.
I was like, I asked for national, sir.
Yeah.
And then I said, but if you need another team in the Open, like I guess, but we would like to be a national, because like so originally American, and then I was like, well, I asked for national, but if you need a team for the Open, it's okay.
We'd rather go up. Yeah.
Yeah, like like please move us up because American's not it.
Yeah.
You know.
You were dead set on that too.
Yeah, I was super dead. My goal was I was like, all right, we're just doing national, right? Down the road, we'll see. But I mean, I'm curious, like who Bill is referring to.
I don't know who he's referring to. I don't know. I don't really care. If that's happening behind the scenes,
It shouldn't.
Fujita.
You shouldn't even talk to the fucking commissioner, bro.
Well, the
like,
whole thing is like if
the shit with what if you're talking to NABA for any reason, it's more of like a hey, like give me an extension on the fees or give me an extension on the deposit. Like we're in. I just need an extension for whatever the fuck. Like I haven't done that.
I could see,
but I try to put myself in other teams' shoes. Like you got the Toads, for example.
No, for sure.
Or you have who was it, Delta Armada that dropped out from our division.
Yeah.
Who was replaced by Los Rojos in our division, and I was just like, okay, well this should be fun, but they dropped out as well. So I was like, what are we fucking doing?
I think if it's the fucking organization that's fucking shit up, then yeah, you have to ask. Be like, hey, dog, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, because you've changed our schedule like 8 times, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you've moved us 4 times, and then, like, this is going to be difficult because you're having us drive all the way out from... I get that. If there's, like, been issues beforehand, like, I get the complaint. Mm-hmm. And especially if you've been doing this shit forever.
They changed our schedule because the team dropped out.
No, and then
it pissed me off. I was like, what the fuck?
Because there's more travel involved.
There's more travel, and ultimately, like, our day one, we were supposed to be at the same field for
2 games.
For 2 games as visitors. However, when they changed the schedule, we had to travel.
But we were home
both games. So I was like, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna bitch about this. Like it's nothing to bitch about.
And then it's
a tournament.
That's what I'm saying too. It's just like one of those things where
shut up and travel.
Yeah. If you're gonna call out, and I'm just gonna cut this short because I really gotta fucking start getting out of here. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, if you're gonna call and ask because it's an inconvenience, then yeah, I agree with B-Well. I'm not gonna use those strong words, but I'm like, what's the point then?
What's inconvenient?
Yeah, like
exactly.
But then that's kind of like the whole thing.
You're here to play baseball,
and then it's random too. Like when you do these things, like if you're trying to do it like and have it catered to you, it's like that's cool and everything. I understand that you feel a certain type of way, you carry yourself a type of way, and like, or maybe you think like you deserve the privilege to be there because you've done so much for NABA. I get it. But if it's just like you just in like how we say it in like Spanish, in tus caprichos, like like when you're just being like a spoiled brat, I get it. Like yes, like there's other, and B-Will has a legitimate gripe if that's the information he was provided, because he's also speaking from not a matter of fact, but something that somebody like said to him probably in passing, or some information that somebody said. Yeah. Because there's certain things that were said to us. And not about the Open, but others like divisions or other things in regards to other things, or in regards to the whole tournament as a whole. Mm-hmm. And we're just like, interesting, because we're just like, we don't do that. We like are under the impression that as soon as the schedule comes out,
that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Or if there's changes made, we can also like lobby for a team depending if like, for example, the Trabuco Canyon game ended early, so we're able to go to Santiago and have enough time to like warm up. Stretch and everything, but that's because we did that. We ended that game early, so it's just like one of those things where it's just like I see B-Will's point,
but that game they changed the schedule on the location on us because
of a sprinkler
thing. It's just like I didn't fucking bitch about it. Like
it was a bitch of a drive, but
dude, that shit sucked major cock. But it was a nice field. The walk up to the field was stupid.
Yeah, it's a gripe. It's a legitimate gripe.
Not ideal. I didn't like it, but I didn't bitch about it. I'm not a bitcher. All right, there's another part to this. Here you go.
This next voice DM comes
He's on
from
the toilet.
the same tournament.
That's a poop.
South Bay Toads, please don't ever do the Open ever again. Unless you're coming in with arms, stick to the national, stick to the American. Honestly, it was a waste of a game for, I feel like, all teams involved. You guys got run ruled, I think, every single pool play game.
Oh God.
I didn't know that.
Y'all should have went down to national. Indian Kings, y'all should have been up in the open, from what I heard. This is more so to Shane. Do better with your team vetting. Don't allow teams to join the open that clearly aren't ready for it. And don't allow teams to go down that have consistently played in the open just to get a ring. I get it, you're running a business, but along with the sit last DM, it goes along with keeping the integrity of the tournament intact. If you're customizing schedules, if you're allowing teams to drop down just so they can get a ring, now you're fucking with the whole integrity of the tournament, and it's going to make teams not want to continue to play. I mean, I'm just saying, what's fun about these NABA tournaments over, in my opinion, MSBL, is the level of competition. If you start messing with that, it's not going to be fun anymore.
Keyword integrity.
Yeah, I
Keyword
think.
integrity.
But
yeah.
like I said, like
Hold on, before you go, I just want to say he mentions the Indian Kings. I would put us in that same boat as well. I got to stay accountable.
Yeah.
You know, like we had a good squad.
I think we both didn't have the depth of pitching though. Like if I'm gonna be 100% honest,
Hindsight, yes.
think-
Yes, because going into it, it's like, well, yeah, like maybe they should be in the open, you know. But after you look at it, like, well, we were in the same fucking championship. You know what I mean? They beat us. We beat them in pool. So what are we doing? Like Mezcal, do we pull them up as well? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and these are just rhetorical questions, but B-Will has a great point. It's like, well, definitely the Toads were dog shit. Daddies, Indian Kings, Mezcal easily could take their spot in the open. You know what I mean? And it's
No,
just
for sure.
as an example.
Any of us could have took it just because they fucking were that bad. I don't think we get cooked the way they got cooked.
Correct.
No way. Like, and I say that with confidence. And I agree. But we already touched on that topic. Like, either it's a foul moment, like, dog, stay in your fucking lane and like, don't be fucking over here like talking all this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or because we also know people that like know them personally, or like know of a couple people on that team. I think because I think we know somebody on every team, even though we don't know who the fuck they are as a collective.
Sorry.
I think somebody like had mentioned that they knew one guy on the team, and the comment was that they didn't think the competition in national was good enough. I don't even think these fuckers win an American,
I don't think so.
because that's like a slight to like the Sharks and like the Savages that played in their championship, us and the other one. Like, you didn't think it was that good, but now you're saying like, and we don't even know who the fuck you are. And even if you have one guy that we maybe ran into before,
Right.
that you may have a like acquaintance with another guy that we know that's on maybe on our team or another team, and that's what you guys said. That's some chicken shit. Like, cause like you guys didn't win anything for you guys to be making those type of comments.
Exactly.
And then so, like I've stated before, fuck around, found out. Now you can never say shit. Like,
yeah, hopefully NABA does a better job of how B-Will stated vetting these teams.
and I think this is part of the vetting process. Though you gotta let them fucking eat shit. Cause then like
Yes.
if that roster comes up,
Yeah, there's a process.
or
yeah.
multiple guys from that roster, because like next year they can be the fucking South Bay Frogs. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Or they could be the North Bay Frogs.
like, you know what I mean? Like, and then say like, and it's the same fucking roster for the most part. You're like in that situation again where you're like, fuck, like it's the same guys. Now we know you guys got cooked. You guys can't play in the open. You guys are barred from it
Yep.
because you're so bad.
Fuck
Can't even
outta
play in the
here.
national.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You should start again at American. Like, that should be your
Yeah.
punishment.
I gotta cut you off. Let's get you home with these last SOSs from Roe from the OC Rays.
What up, what up? This is Oscar with the OC Rays. Just wanted to come on here and say what's up to everybody. Last weekend was a hell of a weekend, playing the last two games against two very tough teams. Just want to give a shout out to the Sunrocks for always competing. They always give us a run for our money. And then Platoon, solid squad over there. Sal, doing your thing like always. Chris, the homies. Austin, pretty much everybody on that squad. Giovanni. But yeah, just want to give a shout out to those teams. Obviously, for me, in my eyes, I feel like the Sunrocks, ourselves, and Platoon were the 3 best teams in that tournament.
Facts.
Hell of a game on Saturday, the 4th game against the Sunrocks. Again, Ernesto threw a complete game against us. But yeah. And then finally got to face Mercer, and then Dustin doing what he does best. Running that 2-seam slider and then change it. But yeah, I just want to give a shout out to everybody in that tournament, especially those teams. Put up a great fight. Love that shit. Anyways, hope y'all enjoy your Sunday. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Talk to you guys soon. What up, Bowski, Frank, Jesse? Holla at your boy.
Holler. Yeah, Jesse's not here to holler, but
Yeah, fuck Jesse.
yeah. So, congrats, champ. Congrats, champ.
I'm slandering. We gave him a standing O at Angelo's.
Yes, we did. Actually, we did. Yeah, I spent so much money at Angelo's.
Oh God, same.
God, I had to replenish the fucking Venmo. God, it was bad.
It's easy to get stuck there with the homies and just like.
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, for
Hey,
sure.
shout out Big Dave. He bought me a couple beers. So I can't
Bomb
be mad.
food, great beers.
Save me a few bucks.
Ice cold beers and shit. But yeah, again, shout out to OC Rays. There's one more part to this. One more. I know you got to go, Frank.
Let's go.
Okay, last one.
That's what she said.
The Toads.
Oh,
Please don't ever join the 18 Open ever again. That was absolutely embarrassing.
never,
And
ever.
yeah, just wanted to come on here and say that because, wow. But besides that,
They got
I hope
crunchy.
you have a great Sunday.
The Toads had a bad Sunday last week, and hopefully they're having a bad Sunday this week because, goddamn, seems like they were absolutely fucking bad.
I hope you guys still listen for the hate.
For the hate. No clue who they is. But anyways, that's it for SOS, man. We got to cut it here, Frank. I know you got to dip out.
My bad, guys.
But,
I wish I could stay and fucking.
Hey, we're keeping it under 2 hours, bro.
Oh, let's
no,
go.
with no cup check.
Yeah, that's my fault, guys. My apologies if you're listening. It's like,
You have to appease the future wife.
yeah, for sure.
You
My
know?
future ex-wife.
Stop it. All right, man. Well, we got Labor Day coming up. We have FBL season coming up. There's a lot of other seasons going on
There's a lot
elsewhere.
up in the air right now.
A lot of shit. Turn 2 leagues in their playoffs. We'll get to that. We'll get to that shit.
643.
Shout out 643. We'll get to that one next week. Well, next episode. Probably won't be an episode next week, Frank. It's the wife's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Got to appease the wife.
Yeah.
You know, you'll learn. Oh
God.
With that being said, again, Frank, thanks as always. Thanks Jesse for making the effort.
Yeah,
But he had to play baseball games today, unfortunately.
Yeah.
With that being said, under 2 hours.
Let's go.
Let's get the fuck out of here, Frank.
Let's get out of here.
Did you pay your umpire fees today?
No.
Because we had no umpire.
Motherfucker.
So we didn't have to pay $5. Catch the motherfuckers on the next one.
Peace.
All right.